Saltmarsh family in the big house has got several pings and on multiple levels, so we're going to have to go investigate that.
And there's a
But we
Pope.
found out that Zendros had a sigil in her store, so we went and investigated that. And when we busted down the door to find out what was going on, we found out that she had already taken care of the situation.
Like,
and
straight up murdered
she
him.
straight up murdered him,
Hell yeah.
earning her some brownie points with Azadeh to the point where she was willing to accept her generous gift of the Cloak of Mountebank.
Yes.
And then we chopped off his hand so that we could use it for some nefarious purpose in the future.
Totally
Nefarious.
not nefarious.
Yeah.
Kai is throwing up in the front yard.
And then Giovanni ran to tattle.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
My roll 20 isn't working.
No.
So did I get everything?
Yeah, I think
Pretty
that's-
much, yeah. You guys found like
Linian
there's
picked up
might be
Nils.
somebody on the ship also.
No,
Oh yeah.
Yes. Nils is finally gone.
We
She
completed
gave
the
us free
side one.
seafood.
Yeah.
This horrible
And I
devil
have-
child is gone.
I have the toot toot. Where's my fish friends machine?
Yeah.
Giovanni tried to give Nils alcohol poisoning before that.
I didn't try to
Friend
poison him.
finder.
I taught him a lesson.
Tough
Okay.
love.
A valuable lesson for life.
Okay.
Through alcohol poisoning.
Traumatize someone.
Good. That's how you learn, through trauma.
Drink this entire bottle.
That's how you learn.
Exactly.
Oh god.
What is build character. It's build character.
Okay, I think I'm here.
I love my little notes. I make a list and of things I want to accomplish, and I put like a little square, and it's like Olivia's first floor, study demon lord, bridge racist against elves.
It is. It is.
Wait, who's rest? Oh, the bridge that everybody.
It's racist against elves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But we haven't put two and two together though yet. We just know that
Oh,
Olivia
I
gets.
didn't know that Oceanus felt bad either. I just
Yeah, so we haven't
know
seen
I
that
feel
yet.
sick.
Just blow up the bridge.
Yeah.
Pull up the
Yeah.
one bridge in Saltmarsh.
Yeah.
They can just make another
Everyone
one.
You
can
know,
else just learn to
Oh,
swim.
their own bridge. That looks like there's houses and stuff on it.
Or markets, I think.
It's fine. You're gonna be in Saltmarsh
They'll
and
get
not
over
know how
it.
to swim.
They'll get over it.
Yeah.
Get over it. I gotcha.
Learn to adapt. Very good.
Okay. I think Captain Zendros has kind of ushered you out. Giovanni, you just finished your meeting with Eleander.
Mhm.
Eleander did also suggest that they were about to start another meeting soon to discuss
Alright.
the lizard folk situation.
How many
Right.
meetings do these guys have?
Got that, yeah.
Meeting.
Well, I have about 5 hours of shit I need to get done. So
Well, we should
Jesus, 5 hours.
wait on Giovanni.
Should what?
Wait on Giovanni.
Oh, right. Yeah. He'll just fly on over.
Oh god, that's right, you have a fucking broom.
Yep, he's got.
Oh,
a
hi,
magic
guys.
broomstick.
Should we speak out here or at the somewhere else? Maybe at Gowan's house.
Yes.
The Gowan zone.
that goes.
The going zone.
Going zone.
All
Going
right, back to
places.
his house.
We go into the Gowan zone.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia, make a constitution check as you come back across
Okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, that's real bad. Without somebody
Aw.
to help you across the bridge, it's really rough.
I-
Your legs
Crawling.
are shaky and everything.
Yeah, Kai is helping her.
So yeah, if they're traveling all together back from Zendros's, Azadeh's gonna see her throw up, and she looks at her puzzled and says, "Are you okay?"
Yeah. It's just the bridge.
Bridge.
Yeah, I have trouble crossing it for some reason.
The bridge is very strange indeed.
Doesn't seem to affect any of us.
Why would you have trouble crossing the bridge?
Olivia would have shrugged. No idea.
I think I have detect magic. Let me see.
Ooh.
I love how we've had this conversation before, but Azadeh's last time was just like, oh, sounds like a you problem.
Yeah.
Well, we bonded since then.
But this time she threw up. This time she threw up. She didn't throw up before.
That's true. I was
Just dizzy.
not having actual. I was having the symptoms, just not. This is vomiting is pretty bad.
All right, she's actually gonna cast detect magic on this place.
Okay. You don't detect any specific. There's like no specific like spell on the bridge that is causing this. Like no like actual school of magic is causing this. But it's like what you detect is like something old and ancient, and like you're uncertain like what to like how to parse that. It's as far as you're aware, it's just something very old that it's affecting this bridge.
So I'm gonna kind of like go into a little trance for a moment, and then I'm going to look at Olivia and say, "You know, it might not just be you. I believe there is some sort of old magic on this bridge."
Well, that kind of makes me feel a little better.
I'm not sure what it is. I can't
Admittedly,
quite tell.
I have some
But there is
goosebumps
some
whenever
sort
I
of
cross
old-
the bridge.
Sorry, what was that?
Admittedly, I have some goosebumps up when I cross the bridge as well.
Perhaps it is an old curse.
Is Giovanni's ears rounded or pointed?
Slightly pointed,
Okay.
just slightly.
Racist bridge!
Lisa's bridge.
Well, we could always have her cross with the broom if need be.
Are any of you other people feeling any sort of effects?
No.
Oh, I.
But-
One feels good.
I'm
Do you
good with
mind-
the sea. I don't think I'm all right in the air.
It's not holy ground, so it doesn't affect me.
Do you guys mind waiting 10 minutes while I cast Identify?
Ooh.
I have no objections. Probably.
I'm gonna go sit off.
Olivia does.
Yeah, I was gonna sit like on one of the sides.
Uh,
the grass.
Oh, we could just take you
Uh,
across
on the
at least.
bridge.
It's
Take-
the last sentence. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are current.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're touching Olivia when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I won't leave.
Are you both still on the bridge?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You definitely feel you don't know. There's like this is not a specific spell that
Mhm.
you know or might have read about this, but you do know that like the bridge is definitely affecting specifically Olivia.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll relay that.
Like whatever's affecting Olivia is coming from the bridge.
Okay. Okay. So it's the bridge, which we've already known. But maybe we can look into the history of it. I've been really wanting to go study at the library for a little while.
There's a
That seems like a
library?
good
Alright.
thing for you to do.
To the
It's
library.
Old, whatever it is, but it's beyond my knowledge of schools of magic.
Okay. And then we walk the rest of the way to Gowan's house.
I assume Giovanni just kind of standing on his broom,
it's
like
that-
sort of skateboarding.
Yeah,
If it
totally.
feels that old, then I'm a little worried about finding a.
Yeah, I think the last time
Sure.
we said Olivia was weird on the bridge, she just like stumbled or something. And she's like, I don't like this bridge. And then she's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Who cares about the bridge? But seeing her throw up and fail that save is like, something's up with you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, so we're in Gowan's house, right?
The Gowan.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the secret meeting zone.
What
Which
do
is our
we?
new hideout.
So Azadeh's gonna put her hands down on the table, like the classic planning a heist move, and go. So what do we know about the Saltmarsh family?
Well, if I remember correct, didn't like Adar like look confused when he saw the ring?
Anders.
Anders, I'm sorry. Didn't Anders look confused when he saw the ring? Isn't Anders part of the Saltmarsh family?
Yes,
Yes.
he is, but I don't remember how he responded to that.
He was like confused. He was just like, "What is that? I've seen that before," or something like that. Or I think
Maybe it was just feigning ignorance.
Maybe make a history check. We'll see what we know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, you were paying too much. Everything was happening kind of. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, no, Kai. Yeah,
Ghostbusters.
he did not recognize the
Nice.
the crest or anything at all. He did not recognize even the name of the Scarlet Brotherhood.
Hmm.
Okay. Writing it in my notes.
So, Kai and Gowan, no, Kai and Wolfram work at the snapping line, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so Azadeh's gonna ask, do you know how many members of the Saltmarsh family there are?
I don't. I think I've
I was
only
new in
seen...
town.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I've only seen Anders and his butler.
The estate's pretty
keep going.
large, so I'd have to assume there's at least, a large family plus servants.
You can have a large home and not have a lot of people in it.
Well,
I don't know if we got that kind of opulence here in Saltmarsh.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they like to.
Who has lived in Saltmarsh the longest?
Probably me or technically Wolfram.
Yeah.
I'd say you
Okay.
probably give it to Olivia. 'Cause
Well, if Wolfram's dead, has he ever lived in Saltmarsh?
I don't know if I don't know if he lived here when he was alive, but
Ooh.
we worked together when he was alive, way back in the day.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I know.
Olivia,
Gowan's
go ahead and make your
45.
own history check. Oh,
Sure.
Gowan? Okay, nice. Well, you already rolled a history check, but
Oh
That's
yeah,
what
that's
mine-
true.
Oh, there we go.
Nice.
oh, good. Olivia, you remember that the Saltmarsh elders, like the mom and pop to Anders, died a long time ago, actually.
Okay.
So he has kind of grown up, a la Bruce Wayne, where he's like kind of been raised by his.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah.
Ah,
I suppose I'll relay that to everyone.
Okay.
So
And do
I
you
mean-
know of any other members of the Saltmarsh family?
who knows
Is
how
he
empty
the
that
only
place
one?
actually is.
does he have any other staff?
Probably
Yes.
like a
Probably.
maid or
Those
something
two
like
of 'em, I
that. They're
think.
bodyguards.
Aunts, uncles, nephews, cousins.
don't
We
think
still need
that-
to research about the fishbone.
Yes, I forgot the name of the ship. Yeah, or the ship.
True.
fishbone.
What's the story?
Well, I think we
Hello?
we can find out at the Mariner's Guild,
Ah,
right?
shit. It went. Ah,
I think Sam's thing went down.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
He'll be back.
okay.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. I said we should probably investigate the fishbone.
And I
Yeah,
said,
I
what's
think
the
we can find out at the Mariner's Guild.
Yes.
Yes.
Do we want to split off as we do information gathering, or
Whoops.
Mm,
Azadeh? I know you really just want to run in there and kill everyone, but
Zeta nods solemnly, like she doesn't even realize it could be a joke.
I think the safest way is to play dumb right now. I mean, we know they're there. They're not going anywhere.
Only people that would be going anywhere is the people on the boat.
Yeah. That way we can find out information about them.
Yeah, that's that
And we
won't,
also
that
have
won't
that
be hard for
upcoming-
you to do, Kai.
Do what? Oh,
Play dumb.
okay.
I was joking.
Yeah.
But
Very funny joke, you.
Kai probably has the highest intelligence of any of us, though.
Yeah, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Probably intelligence, wisdom. I rolled really well for this character.
Nice.
I remember what it's like to roll well.
Yeah, my stats are
Wonder-
9, 16, 16, 16, 16, and 12.
Damn.
I was like, I'll never roll like this again.
Okay, so you want to split off? Is that what
Maybe
I
one-
understand everyone's doing? Like, what's everyone doing?
Yeah,
sure.
I'll
One
go
or
to the
two of us
Mariners
could go in the
Guild.
Mariners Guild, and then the others go to the Salt.
I guess we can like scope out the Saltmarsh family estate.
Well, we were waiting on information from what is his buddy? What is Giovanni's buddy's name?
Eleander?
Eleander. I think he said
said-
he was going to try and help us out with that.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we should probably wait on him just to not step on his toes. I think. Plus, we have you with a little bit of aerial reconnaissance that we could maybe get some like pre-information on. But I think we could just all just
Overhead
go to
shot.
Mariners Guild for now. I mean, like I don't.
So, Azadeh would probably go to whoever she could talk to about the Saltmarsh family, because you guys aren't giving her too much information. She'd probably go to a tavern to find out from people who are more in the community.
Oh, we could also
That's
ask. We do actually have one other contact we could ask. It would be Prime Water,
Prime Water, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and
Hey.
we have an in with Olivia. So I mean,
And yeah,
so,
having
maybe Azadeh and Olivia can head over to Prime Water.
Sure.
that'd be good.
Me and Giovanni can head over to the Mariners Guild.
Sure.
I would say probably the only thing is to avoid implicating the Saltmarsh family, just to keep
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Eleander, his information separate.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, we're still operating on super top secret.
hmm
Wink, wink.
Then you do know that Azadeh's gonna just walk up to Prime Water and be like, "Tell me about the Saltmarsh family," right?
Right.
Well, yeah, but I mean, she could still stop and not say, I think that they're part of the,
Maybe we'll see. She's
Um,
not a subtle person.
But that's
You
why Olivia's
guys-
there.
Do you guys need me
Sure.
for like an hour?
Yeah, you were gonna do research on the bridge, right?
Oh yeah, okay. I'll go hit up the library.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, but that sounded like what you were gonna do next.
Yeah.
So Olivia and Azadeh to Prime Water, Mariners Guild. We have Gowan and Giovanni, and then
Yep.
we'll go library. Me and Kai.
hmm
Yeah, I think Eleander's is the library, isn't it?
It is. Researching stuff in the library is actually more of a downtime activity, and it will take you a bit longer than just a few hours. It'll take you about a course of a week and
Oh,
all
whoa.
that stuff. So yeah,
Mm.
so that's I would reserve that more for when I give you guys like another week of downtime.
Okay.
Those guys need to get the Dewey Decimal System, clearly.
Was it the Sea Church? But he only talks about like Rex, right? Not anything else. Like he wouldn't know.
He
anything
mostly
else.
he mostly knows about Rex and like other
That's
prominent
what I
like
was-
sea legends and stuff like that.
Aren't we also waiting for a town meeting on the lizard folk sitch?
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
Yes, you are.
And is that set to happen today?
Judging by Giovanni's like last conversation with Eli, it is happening today sometime
Okay.
like at
What time is it currently?
currently it's like afternoon, like maybe like 1 or 2.
So yeah, we won't spend more than an hour at the Mariners Guild, hopefully.
Do you mind if I hang out here for an hour while you do that?
No, go ahead.
I think I'll go. Like I'll
touch
leave you
my
be,
puzzles.
and then I'll go with them to the Mariners Guild, I guess.
Okay. And I'm gonna start my 1 hour ritual casting of Find Familiar to turn blue into an owl.
No!
Ah.
Hoot hoot.
But blue won't be blue anymore.
Oh no, wait, I have pictures.
It'll be a blue owl.
It'll be a blue owl. Let me see if I can find it. You can continue.
Cool.
Okay.
Is this what your familiar is going to look like?
Mm-hmm. I gotta find
Lathers.
it.
Nice.
Blathers, fuck you.
Almost.
Here's a bug.
He wouldn't have been very good in the scary mansion. All those damn spiders.
And centipedes.
Yuck.
I don't know if there were any left after they got this health mode out of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start off with Wolfram, Gowan, and Giovanni. You make your way over to the Mariners Guild. It's starting to die down now. It looks like most people are already have kind of left onto the boats near the docks. Like a lot of the boats have left port and are gone. So there's no one there waiting to be assigned work or to pick up orders or the like.
Gotcha.
Is there at least representative or reception?
Oh yeah. There's still still people working there. There's some people just keeping stock of whatever inventory didn't get shipped out that day. Some people just dealing with missives and requests for the future weeks and everything. But it does not appear to be super busy right now. So what do you want to do?
Who wants to do the talking?
I can.
All right.
Gowan's gonna go up to the front and be like, "So, how long's that ship been out there?"
What ship? You got to be more specific, son. I got all these. Are you here for business or something? I'm really busy, right?
How long have you guys been dealing with the fishbone?
Hannah.
Fishbone? Is that right? Fishbone?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I was distracted. The fishbone? That should have left already. I don't know. What do you want to know about it?
Who is the captain?
And you're gonna have to start walking with this person as they're moving about, and the little small warehouse thing, just kind of going over their notes. They're sort of talking to you, but half paying attention to you. Sort of like Law and Order, where the people try to talk to the people.
Law and Order, dun dun.
They just keep on working but still talking to the detectives.
Unloading crates murdered, you say?
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you say, Giovanni?
Oh no, I was just thinking maybe we should just beat him up and get our information from him.
Well, he did say the captain. At
What's
least.
the Azadeh approach? Be more subtle.
No.
How about we
Gowan's
could just use nice sweet words or maybe cash? But
No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding.
Who's the captain of that vessel?
What, the captain of the Fishbone?
Oh yeah.
Hang on. I don't know. Some schmuck. Captain Rick Stone. Rick Stone.
Huh. How long is he? Do you know how long they've been out here, or they just make a quick drop off?
I mean, they've worked here a lot. It's part of the one of the fleets that we got, 3 fleets here. And they're probably one of the belonging to them. Hey, you want just tell me what you want out of this, man. I don't have all day. You're really getting into my hours right now.
Do you have any documentation on the fishbone that we could take?
That you can take? No.
Well, perhaps a copy or something.
I don't have time to give you a copy. Look, I gotta do my job.
Excuse me.
Oh my
How
God,
about
what?
you give us a little bit of time with the information, the documentation, and I could, and then Wolfram shines a gold or two. We're just looking for a little bit of information.
He actually slows down, and he's just kind of slows his pace, and he stops, and he looks at you and he goes, fine, just make sure I get it back.
He's
Thank you
easily
for your
persuaded,
assistance.
thankfully.
That persuasion, I didn't see that.
Don't worry, the gold made up for it.
Yeah, no, the gold made
Oh,
up for it
geez.
actually. So,
Yeah.
how much gold do you give him?
3 gold, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it. You get time with the documents pertaining to the ships that left port.
Very nice. Is there a Gowan's gonna draw like a little triangle symbol with like some squiggly lines going around it? Do we have a manifest for him?
Oh, you're saying that to the guy that's like just about to leave?
Yeah.
Or is it included in the information that we have?
Yeah.
Wait, okay. Wait, sorry. Gowan, are you're making these squiggly lines on the manifest, or not on the manifest, but on the documents?
Is there like a secret manifest? He like kind of winky draws the little symbol on there. On a
He's using thieves' camp.
I know.
Doing the thieves' camp.
The guy like kind of like looks at you and goes, "Yo, cut that shit out. What are you doing? Stop. Cut it out.
All right.
What are you guys, cops?" No, there's no secret manifest here. Not for that ship.
Very well.
All right. So, what kind of information did we get from?
He gave you kind of like a lot of paperwork, so just kind of make an investigation check as you kind of like look through to see if you can find like any actual pertinent.
Yeah.
Let me try and help out.
Rolling them fours.
Okay,
All right, there we go.
That's good. No, that's good.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you, I'm sorry, Wolfram. You've been kind of not used to dealing with a whole lot of boats, but Gowan and Giovanni, especially Gowan, having worked, on boats and everything, having to fill out like a lot of paperwork like this, similar, is able to help you find the information you're looking for. So you're able to find.
Done that paperwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're able to find out that the Fishbone, Captain Rick Stone, has a crew of about 60 men. Mostly just a nice cargo ship. Part of, but it's actually this information that you find more pertinent is that it's part of the Saltmarsh fleet.
Oh.
Together, town together.
And it was like its current the current manifest that you're able to find to it is just on a trade to Seaton. Just a small hop to Seaton, and then off from there to another city.
Was there anything weird else aside from like a person with the ring that was on that boat that we were worried about?
I don't think so. I didn't think we didn't really. Yeah, we didn't really get a chance to do anything.
Normal.
Right, we didn't get any individuals.
So it's possible that they're just kind of infiltrated, but I mean, since it's still connected with
that agent might be just gone.
Yeah.
If it's owned by the Saltmarsh family, that's
right.
Enough.
Yeah,
yes,
right.
Absolutely.
That also means that they'll probably be back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And we can burn him down then.
Right. Well, that was at least got us a little bit closer. But it doesn't seem like there's any information that you guys found that seems to point to the entire ship being under the Scarlet Brotherhood.
Is there like a secret, trying to think, could they have labeled like slaves under something different to just throw people off?
Well, with your investigation and like your knowledge in thieves' camps and everything, there's nothing that really stands out to you. As far as you're aware, if anyone's going to be doing anything nefarious, they wouldn't be putting it on.
Yeah, that's true.
Not with like official paperwork at the very least.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys do anything else here, or are you?
Nope, we good.
That's good.
Okay. Olivia and Azadeh,
Yeah.
you are going to Prime.
Yeah.
All right, so we head over to Prime Water's place, and so Zeta's just going to open up the door and walk in. She's not even going to knock.
Oh, bold. Also bold of you to assume that it's locked or unlocked. It is locked.
It is locked. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's going to beat on the door.
How long do you beat on the door for?
Just like a good couple strong raps.
Okay. After a few moments, the little gnome named Michigan opens up the door and he goes, "Hello. Oh, good evening. Good afternoon again.
We are here to talk to Prime Water.
Well, if he's not busy, of course.
You don't have an appointment, I think, but
no.
But I will fetch the master. Please come in and enjoy."
Oh, right.
And he lets you in. Again, same symbol, like sort of Long John Silver atmosphere here in the Prime Water Mansion. Nautical themed, out the ass.
Out the ass. Zeta strides in with her lovely, fancy new Cape of Mountebank blowing out behind her.
Wearing it well.
She smiles a little quietly to Olivia, and she says, "Thank you," in a kind of almost girlish way.
After just a few minutes, Prime Water steps down the stairs. Still kind of like kind of talking with Michigan about like, what about those shipments? No, what about those shipments? No, those already went. No, hang on, fix my tie. And he actually stops on the stairs, turns to Michigan, and as Michigan kind of adjusts the tie for
That's great.
His master, he continues down the stairs with, "Lieutenant!"
Yes. Hello.
"I salute you. What are you doing?" "Hello."
Oh, just thought I'd tuck your ear off for a sec. Looking for a bit of info.
"Information."
Doing a bit of prep work before the meeting.
"Right,
We wish
yes.
to know about the Saltmarsh family."
Oh, what do you want to know? I mean, like, Anders is a good kid. He's he's a bit green around the edges, and doesn't really. He could be a bit more, forward in his business, if you know what I mean. But he's a good lad. What's to know?
I am new in town and unfamiliar with how families work in this area, but is he the only member? Has he no aunts, uncles, cousins?
Ooh, afraid not. There was a fire on one of their boats quite a while ago, actually, close to 30 years ago, and poor lad was the only survivor.
And is he alone in that house with the butler?
I mean, he's got servants, he's got guards, he's got, his workers. He's got all that a young man could ever need, and money.
So is Olivia going to come in?
Oh, I'm here.
I mean, as in talking.
Oh,
asking
sure.
questions.
Well,
Because I don't want to just dominate it completely. Azadeh would, but I want to give you as a player a chance.
Yeah, I'm still formulating some stuff.
No, I mean, kind of weird talking about it. Are you're new in town and you want to know about one of the richest men? Oh, I see. Well,
water catching on.
Well, I think you might need. I can offer. I mean, he is single.
What?
He
You say he's single?
he's single.
did.
Yeah, if that's what you are looking for. I mean, I mean, I could totally see that too. I
So
myself
Azadeh,
am also
Azadeh's
single.
face flashes with frustration and like anger for a moment, and the gears turn in her head. Like doesn't come easily to her, but the gears turn in her head, and she suddenly like softens her expression, and she makes a really kind of like overly exaggerated kind of like looking down at the ground and digging her toe into the floor, and like a parody of someone trying to be shy and bashful. And I don't know whether I should roll like a deception check or like, but she's definitely trying to pretend that this is what she's after. Because
Okay. Then make a. I would actually consider this more of a performance check then.
okay, this will be fun.
Hey!
Oh, hey, yeah,
Hell
yeah.
Nice.
He is.
Bashful.
He is
You have a
wholly
negative
buying
one
into
religion.
your.
This is
You're-
amazing.
19. Yeah, awesome.
A -1 in religion, but a +3 in performance.
Charisma. Come on.
It's his raw charisma.
It's that
That's raw
charisma, man. She's
Oh,
charismatic.
I mean, I can tell you that he doesn't kind of take to the ladies around here, if you know what I'm saying. They kind of tend to be a bit rough on the edges, a bit salty, and just me, just all around. I mean, Hannah's a good girl over at the inn, but he kind of just shrugs when he like talks about Hannah.
So she's gonna go ahead and commit to this and say like, so I was wondering if he had anyone else in his life aside from his butler.
Well, I think I already told you that he's single, but I mean, if you're thinking of like, maybe mistresses or the like, I mean, many have tried, but he's more of the kind that's kind of focused on his work a little bit. I tell him to loosen up, but he does. I mean, more to some people are like that, but I
I'm
think
imagining now this gambit where, okay, so I know we were all thinking Azadeh was just gonna bang down the door, kick it open, and we were all. Now I'm imagining like this Pretty Woman situation where we give her a makeover and have her try to seduce him.
Oh boy, that's great.
This is amazing. Kai is going to be so happy.
Who's gonna
Kai.
be so happy?
Oh, Kai.
Okay. So she's gonna say, and do you know if he dines alone?
I mean, he dines with his servants and his and Scarin and like I don't dine alone. I have Mishkin here.
Who's
Mishkin kind of just like slowly nods. His butler, Scarin.
Oh, I didn't know his name. How big is
Scarin.
his household?
Have we ever seen Scarin?
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen
Yes, you have. You've
Okay.
seen him at like the meetings
We
and
just
stuff.
called him
He's
the
actually
butler.
fetched you.
We didn't
He's
really know
fetched
his
you
name.
for.
For the last meeting with him.
Yeah, we just always heard him as it's Anders and his butler, so now we know his name.
Hooray.
So, is he going to answer how big his household is? Like
I
how
mean,
many servants?
you've seen the household. It's really large.
As in like, how many people are in it? That's
I don't know
like
if he
how
knows
many
exact-
servants work there.
I mean, I don't know. Like I have, like me personally, like Mishkin kind of handles like a lot of stuff. He's kind of like a little Superman. I have a cook. I have a few other like scullery maids. I have a few. Just ignore that as I count. And some other. But I mean, like, he's not to put myself down. He has a bit more than me.
I'm thinking Downton Abbey. Like he's got a master of the silver, he's got a master of the hounds. He's like how many that there's got to be a lot of jobs to be done in a big
Doesn't
manor
mean
house.
they live there, though.
It's a pretty. It's still like it's a pretty big estate.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Like he's not able to give you numbers, but you're able to understand that like there's a lot of people.
And do you know if he employs people that live in the town, or are they people that he brought with them from wherever he's from?
Sorry, I couldn't tell you. I've kind of I don't know. All I know is that none of my men work for him. So
So
trust me, I've tried.
So where is he from? She's remembering she's supposed to be asking about Anders.
He's from here. The Saltmarsh family has been, in Saltmarsh
named after
for.
me.
I mean, I don't think it was named after it. I mean, like they like to brag that, but I don't think that's true. Listen, at this point, Michigan is kind of like tugging at Prime Water's lapels. He's like, "Sir, you have to be." Oh, right. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry I can't stay and play matchmaker anymore.
sorry.
But
I'm jumping in.
but I'm actually going to have to. We're going to have a meeting, actually with you, with you all. I mean, if you'd like to come along. This would be. This is a good time.
Before he goes, did Olivia want to say anything? Like, I don't want to step on your toes.
I think she's gonna lean pretty hard into this.
Okay.
So maybe after the meeting we can have a little introduction for my friend here. She's dying to meet him.
Oh, yes.
Wink.
And then kind of like she tilts her head down and looks up like through her lashes with really overtly big eyes.
You're a good wingman, Olivia. I'll have to invite you out someday to do the same for me one time.
Oh, absolutely. That'd be a treat.
I will. I'll see what I can do, and woo! This is fun.
Right,
Okay,
shall
so-
we?
Where are we headed?
We're headed to the.
Oh,
Hey,
the
you guys
council?
are. Yeah, he's gonna be heading to the council.
Okay, so she's gonna walk with Olivia a little bit apart from
Oh,
Prime
sure.
Water, and she's gonna look to Olivia and go, "Ah, that was humiliating."
Oh, no, what are you talking about? That was amazing.
You
were great in there.
She looks up at the sky and she's just like, I don't even. He's a raw young boy. I don't know.
Oh no,
This
of course.
sheltered
That
really-
all meant nothing, right?
Well, I have to excuse us asking about them somehow. So
Well, I
do
thought
we
it
know?
was,
Actually, do
pretty
we have a
clever.
rough idea of how old Anders is?
He's about like 35.
Oh, so he
I've
is
heard
kind
30
of like her age. Nice.
What'd you hear?
I've
Okay.
heard 34 before.
So
was
that's
his
that's
birthday
actually
Mid
yesterday.
30s.
He's 35.
He's 35.
34, 35, around 35,
Somewhere in there.
mid 30s.
okay. So that's actually totally reasonable for her to be like hitting on him. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Well, he's also
I was thinking he
rich.
was
So.
younger. I was thinking he was younger. So that okay. She might even go with it. We'll see.
Ooh.
Giovanni
Ooh.
did kind of. We never got that dinner.
Good.
You can harass him about it later.
Anyway, let's go to the council meeting.
Yeah, let's be off.
Kai, I think, it shouldn't take too long. You probably, while everyone was out and about, I think you probably had finished off transforming Blue into an owl.
No. Ooh. Can't we just say it's still a macabre, but it has better perception now?
That's up to Hunter.
I mean, it's a macaw with owl eyes, so it's
Anyway.
kind of weird looking.
She's-
But
It says
She can do that.
What did you do to him?
Oh, I saw a really cute. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Stellaris, but there's a cute little community around it, and someone did an ad that had like a picture of one of the aliens from Stellaris, and it said, "Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's gene modding."
Nice.
Kind of
Yeah.
want that on a T-shirt.
I like that. Poof. Oh no, that's a pigeon. And I
Go back.
go back. And I walk outside. Oh, hello, boys.
Oh, hey. Yeah, so we found out a little bit of information, but nothing that really confirmed anything other than that the Fishbone is part of a fleet owned by the Saltmarsh family.
Oh, is Azadeh hearing this?
Of course it is.
I mean,
Oh,
unless you guys
are
like decided
meeting
to,
up with Kai first,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
yeah, you guys were walking with Prime Water, so like you could have been with him, or you could have like branched off if you.
No, we'd probably be heading with him in the same general direction. So yeah, that'll be
Wolfram
happening.
will fill us
upon
in
hearing.
later. It's fine.
Just out of curiosity, Wolfram, do you know either of these languages?
I know Abyssal.
Okay. I'm just saying, like, secret language.
Oh, right. I don't think that would be a good idea to speak Abyssal out loud. Might,
Yeah, it's abyssal.
I'd steer people.
People are gonna start giving you looks.
It was
It's
a
their
weird one.
fault
I
for
got
recognizing Abyssal.
right.
No,
As
they
a
would
person
recognize
is-
it, but they'll probably hear a lot of monster noises and.
Yeah,
It's like Klingon, basically.
yeah, or it's just like heavy
It's
metal.
literally
so you're like,
demonic.
It's something I studied.
It was something that was just kind of part of, right. So
Okay, yeah, we should go. Or where are we going? Where is everyone?
yeah, the other two back. Yeah.
We're meeting at the council hall.
Yep.
I think
Well,
I see
we haven't
Azadeh.
been summoned yet, so we don't technically
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you might be able to see us.
Let's just say we do.
Let's try. And I send out Blue. Let's go for a test.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, use Blue to figure it out with his weird owl eyes and macaw head.
Yay!
What is it? Is it still just +3 for him?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Shit.
So will owls do better? I thought they did better with perception.
I think they have advantage to perception. I don't remember.
18, 21.
Yeah, they have advantage on perception checks at sight.
Mhm.
They sure do. 21.
You did okay. Yeah, there we go. I see what you're saying.
Nice.
Yeah, no, yeah. Blue is easily able to spot Olivia and Azadeh. Azadeh in her nice mountain bunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cape.
Pretty cape.
I wave at Blue and then notice his weird eyes and go,
I call Blue back to me and he's on my shoulder. And I'm like, oh, I think they're heading towards the city council.
All right, well, I guess we should join them.
Didn't let this get on our way.
My campaign we were playing yesterday, one of our characters got a tressum.
What's a tressum?
It is
I-
a flying cat.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh!
Fluffy cat beard.
Mhm.
Does it have a wing? Does it have wings?
Check
Yes.
check the
I
chat.
do.
So I used to love this really stupid little like gratuitous book series when I was a kid. I was obsessed with cats, and there was literally a series of tiny books called Cat Wings. And it was just like, oh, these little kittens, they were born with wings, and then they flew around, and they were so cute, but they were outcast because they had wings. And
That's amazing.
oh my god, I loved that series of books. So that is nostalgia galore right there. I want the
Hundred-
cat wings.
Hunter and I have a friend who's literally the reincarnate of a cat god.
Oh my god.
She knows everything about cats. It's great. I'm like, what's wrong with my kitten? She's like, this is what's happening. I'm like, okay.
Aww.
I like the cat better.
Yeah.
To the council hall.
Yes.
Yes. So you enter, and the council's a little short on people right now. It looks like it doesn't look like there's a full house tonight. It's just Eleander, Anders, and now Prime Water bringing up the rear as he arrives in. Not late, but not on time either.
Is it just us with them?
He arrives precisely when he means to.
It is just everybody there. Anders is talking with his butler who's there.
With his butt.
Eleander is just
It
Eleander is just kind of like sitting there, kind of fidgeting with his cane, just kind of like playing with his hand. Oh, he stands up and he says, "Hello, everybody." And Anders is like, "Oh, hi. We were about to send for everybody. I didn't know that Mr. Primewater was bringing everybody in personally."
We can read mine.
Here's a question I wouldn't think that I would have to ask, but is Anders cute?
He is.
Roll perception.
Let's see if it can.
No. I would put him on like the same level as he's not like
From a
drop
scale of 1 to
dead
10,
gorgeous, but
what is he like? So 10 is like your charisma 20 kind of like. Oh my god,
Oceanus.
they're yeah. And then like 1 is, let's say, Wolfram.
Oh.
Ouch. Wow.
That's not a 1.
I'm joking about what Giovanni was saying. I'm sorry.
No, it's funny. Don't worry. It's hilarious.
But like, so what scale 1 to 10? What is he?
I guess he would look closer to God. Who's that guy from Twilight? He how he looks like nowadays.
Robert Patterson.
Yeah, he looks a little bit more like Robert Patterson, but like he's
The lighthouse version.
The lighthouse version.
I don't know the reference.
I gotta look up what he looks like now.
I know what Robert Pattinson looks like, but from the Harry Potter movies. Thank you. very
Oh,
much.
that's true.
Oh, no, he's
he
He
pretty-
was a
says
little
Rick,
baby
right?
in those
He's pretty handsome.
I would
Yeah.
I would say like that. Yeah, just minus the mustache.
Yeah.
Keep the sideburns.
Wait, I'm looking at Hank Hill.
Shut the hell up, you
That's not
remember?
him, is it? That's not. I
He's
wouldn't
Hank Hill
consider him
now.
that handsome.
Hank Hill is a very handsome American man.
Sorry, but I like a little bit more of an ass on my boys.
Yeah.
Got them diminished glutes.
Yeah, he's no Captain America.
That's America's ass. Okay, so Anders is pretty cute.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, so like she's gonna kind of like, you can see the wheel. Olivia at least can see the wheels turning as like Azadeh's watching him, and she kind of like says an aside to Olivia as quietly as she can, and she says, I thought it was ridiculous, but it might be the best way to get close to them if I do pretend that I'm interested in him.
Whatever.
Pretend with quotation marks.
Waiting for her to be like, I can seduce the shit out of him.
That's the way you want to
Can
go.
I
then.
have Giovanni make an insight check
Certainly an interesting
on
idea.
on this?
Sure, if you're here. See, everyone's here, so you're seeing this happen. So
yeah. Let's see. I clicked it, but it didn't go through. Hang on.
it might be slow.
Yeah, Roll20's been lagging on rolls for a second.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Snake.
He might legit get jealous. I don't know how he feels about Azadeh actually, but like, so
she has tried to hook up with like 3 guys.
Giovanni, Azadeh's being real chummy with Olivia for some reason.
Okay. I don't like that. Giovanni is kind of he's very curious about it. He's not sure what's the deal with that.
is he gonna ask?
No, he'll just observe it. He
So,
thinks it's rude to ask about that. So
Azadeh's gonna drift over to Kai,
Hmm.
and she's gonna say very quietly, "I might need your help with something."
Like what?
Olivia and I had an interesting idea. And then she's going to say, like, extremely quietly, as subtly as she can, which is not very subtle. So if anyone notices it, it'll be very obvious that she's whispering to Kai about something. She's going to
Rolling
say,
the perception,
Oh.
yeah.
Olivia and I were thinking perhaps the best way to get close to the Saltmarsh is to pretend that I'm interested in him.
Oh, actually, I think I do have something in my room that might be able to help you.
She looks a little nervous for a moment.
I'll get it for you later.
For right now, do you think I should put my hair down?
I'm already like pulling it down and spritzing her up.
Oh yeah, with your hands that are always kind of wet, you're giving me like definition.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She has conditioning hands.
Yeah.
I like
Nice.
crimp it a little bit, give it a wave, and like curl it over one shoulder. I'm like, there you go, honey.
Because she's black, so she's got like the really tight curls.
Yes, even better.
Okay, so her hair is down, and she's just kind of like gonna give it a little fluff, and she's going to kind of like go over to Anders and say, "I'm pleased you were able to make it."
Make a charisma check.
All
Just
right.
straight charisma. No
I
persuasion.
believe in you.
Charisma.
Anybody fire?
He goes, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm glad I'm here too, because I called this meeting.
That's,
Please have a seat. Have a seat. We're about to get started.
so she's just gonna say awkwardly, since that's not the best charisma save. She's going to say, "That's why I'm happy you were able to make it," and she goes and sits down.
You
I'm just
see-
giving her like thumbs up, like
as you sit down, you see Prime Order is like kind of like nudged Anders a little bit, and he's like winking at you. And Anders just kind of goes like, "What? What are you doing? Stop!"
Yeah.
I imagine it's like, oh, what is it? The scene from How to Train Your Dragon with Toothless
Yeah,
trying to
that's right.
No,
seduce the white one.
All right, yeah.
So
We'll sit down and wait to see what he's got.
We listen in.
Mhm.
So Anders just kind of, all right. Well, now that we can, I guess, get started. Manny said she has something at the mine, and Ida, I don't know where she is. So we're just gonna get started.
Yeah, we
The-
totally didn't follow the lead about the mine.
The
That's
the
fine. Lizard's okay, probably. Where he can follow it now.
The dwarves are fine.
the lizard folk situation is a bit concerning. I don't know what that deal with the Scarlet thing is. We're gonna keep
Oh, is
looking
he
into that.
speaking right now?
Anders is
Anders.
speaking right now.
Oh, okay.
And so we're going to just have to. We're going to want to hire you to just kind of scout out their encampment, which is nearby. Eli, you can take it from here. Eli thanks him for handing it off, and he goes, "Well," he lifts up a map of Saltmarsh, and he just kind of like puts it down on the. He like shows it to everybody. And he like points to a spot on the map, and he goes, "Well, actually, I'll show you all right here too."
Oh shit!
Yay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Seaton.
Yes. And Pine House. Okay.
I need to zoom out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know where their old lair was. It seems that and my initial scouts have kind of reported back that they are indeed taking up their old spot. I'm going to mark it for you right here.
Mm.
Well, what we would like is for you to,
Here?
again, yes,
Yes.
yeah, right there.
Okay. Thanks.
Want you to scout it out and find out what they're up to. Gillen kind of pipes up. He goes, "Yeah, and find out why they wanted all those weapons. Well, what's up with that? What don't those lizard folk like kind of just use like bone stuff? Why do they want weapons? And also, are they still buying?
Who says that?
So,
Prime Water does.
Oh, okay.
so you want it to be more like a diplomatic thing, like a more peaceful interaction, or guns ablazing?
Well, I would rather it be done peacefully, but, if they are arming themselves, they might be very hostile. So prepare for a fight if that's the case, but I hope that you would avoid it if you could.
Okay.
Hostile to whom?
Hostile to you? Hostile to Saltmarsh?
Have you ever had dealings with them before,
Mm,
or in the encounters?
nothing. We have seen them out in the whole marshes and everything, but and that's what this is. So just so you know. But they, never actually interacted with our patrols or anything, so they've kind of just let us be. And then after a while, they kind of just picked up and left, and now they're back, and it's a bit troublesome of why they're back. So we want to be cautious.
Yeah, of course.
I think Giovanni would probably be the one that would roll to be like, "What are lizard folk?"
He knows.
He didn't.
He knows
I
the
know what
lizard-
lizard folk are. So
You
Oh,
guys have
then-
seen lizard folk.
yeah,
He
all of
he
us
was
do.
like
No, I
he was
mean,
a
like, do
big
we
friend
know
of
if
him.
they're usually hostile or anything like that?
He definitely would be the one to ask about it. Yeah, like he would have the most
Yeah.
experience for that.
Are they
Yeah.
willing to fight?
If they're buying weapons, though, I'm pretty sure.
Well, they have been making some dealings, so maybe they don't just kill on sight.
Suppose we'll have to go
We could
find
always
out.
ask Oceanus if he knows anything. He was on the boat. Maybe he overheard something about it.
Old
yeah.
Oceananus.
I'll ask it,
I keep on hearing that too. I don't want to say that because it's gross, but I do keep on hearing that.
Oh my god.
What's
Oh,
that?
yes, he's still at the wicker basket.
Wicker goat.
Yeah, as far as I know, anyway. I haven't
Where
checked
to
in
go,
on it in
thank
a
you.
little while.
I'm gonna ask. Do any
Okay.
of you know on the cultural norms for the lizard folk? Any of their history, or where I can read on it?
You're asking the council.
Yeah.
Anders, I have no time to read about what some lizard folk or whatever are doing out in the swamps. I
You
have
may
kind of a
not have
business trip.
time, but it is important to me. They are people, after all.
Yeah, we would like to know if we're going into a very dangerous situation or if it's, normal to have interactions with them.
Well, I mean,
To eat us.
I don't know anything in my family's history that we've never dealt directly with lizard folk, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm on boats and stuff.
Giovanni's just gonna say, does any of the other esteemed council members have any kind of sources to learn about the lizard?
Prime Water just kind of shrugs. He doesn't respond to that, but Aleander's just, again, I don't think so. We've mostly just been dealing with what we think are their scouts that just kind of are that we see on our patrols, but that's about it. We don't really interact with them that.
Giovanni's
Okay.
gonna shrug. And what do your scouts interact with them? Is it hostile?
Or is it just watching?
It's mostly just watching, reporting. They, spot our patrols. They go
So-
back and tell stuff, I assume.
So no one has made any form of trying to connect with them, interact with them.
As far as I'm aware, no.
Okay.
They tend to
Well-
keep to themselves.
Well,
They were pretty nice on the ship, so it's not like they're automatic jerks. So, would we be able to take the boat? Do you know how long or it needs to
I'm pretty sure we'll have to take the boat.
to recover?
Prime War picks up and says, "Oh, I'm sorry. That boat is gonna need some work. Honestly, it's a kind of a miracle that it's still floating right now."
Yeah, that's
Well,
what me
we've
and
got a
Gowan
little
wanted to
miracle
work.
of our own, and I'm gonna pat Gowan on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That gives us more time to investigate the Saltmarsh, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be
And-
taking our own ship out.
Yeah, if we do like a downtime thing, I have some stuff I need to get done.
I mean, if you want to go by ship, you can go by ship. we can offer you a ship to go.
Oh,
Ship.
I think Hankins and Jenkins are eager to kind of work with you again. They kind of enjoyed it last.
He enjoyed it? What did we do that was enjoyable? I don't remember.
They
Well,
fondly
did they?
remember when
Cool.
Giovanni spun them
Did
around
they?
in the water.
It's true, they do.
They did.
Also, we just kind of showed up on a ship and killed like a fuck ton of people. And we're like,
in
hey,
like
what's
less than
up?
30 seconds, and we're like, hey,
yeah,
we're done.
it was like 5 minutes or something. I
No,
can't
it was like
remember the exact
I think it
time.
was 30 seconds.
It was really short.
We're bad.
It was amazing.
Beyond
Great.
that, you can also, I can like send you out on with a patrol out into the Hull marshes.
Is
That'll
Prime
take
Water
a bit-
saying that?
No, this is Eli. Eli is
Okay.
saying this.
Okay.
So it would take a bit of time by land, but it's up to you.
I mean,
I think we'll have to discuss our options.
Anders speaks up and says, "I would rather this be done as soon as possible. Within the week, I assume. This is like an actual threat that I think that could be facing Saltmarsh, and I want to treat it as such. I don't want to treat it as something like, oh, you guys can just like kind of go off and do whatever. We're hiring you for a very specific job here, and I really hope that you take it.
Do you have any reason
Crime
to
and Spot,
assume
FNC,
that they're
double
a
time.
threat?
They're buying weapons
Well, to
yeah, lots
Saltmarsh.
of weapons.
to Saltmarsh specifically. They're close to Saltmarsh. I think that that's a threat.
I can
It's
understand
because
that.
this just sounds racist to him, but Giovanni will say, well, actually look at the party. We can just at least further investigate. If anything, Kai and myself can communicate with the lizard folk.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Aye.
Sounds reasonable to me.
I mean, I'd like to go diplomatically and ask them, and then maybe we can do dealing with them for the sake of Saltmarsh with Prime Water. So here's my next question: Do we fill the ship with some weapons to attempt to sell to the lizard folk?
I mean, it could be like a peace offering kind of thing. Yeah.
That seems unwise.
Or sell them really
But
shoddy
then again, like,
weapons.
where would we even get those weapons?
If
So
Well,
something
Prime Water
happens,
has
then
them.
we have just armed them.
okay.
Prime Water has them, but if we give it to them, it's a peace offering to leave Saltmarsh alone.
Eli says, I don't think giving them weapons is a good idea when we're trying to hire you to find out why they were getting weapons.
We should bring them food.
Yeah.
Giovanni
Our
shakes
bound.
his head.
Well, I
go
meant to
ahead.
sell them, not
Really-
weapons, not give them to them.
Still,
Giovanni
like-
just shakes his head. It says, not to give them weapons, but to at least appear peaceful to them
Mhm.
as a means to open conversation.
But yeah, but we can. It's just a good foot in the door, you know. But we can also just go and ask, hey, hi, why are you guys collecting weapons?
The food here has been plentiful. Perhaps we can share some of it with them.
Yeah, Giovanni
yeah,
nods at
fine with
that.
a peace offering, but maybe not weapons.
We've kind of solved the seafood crisis too, so probably help them out with food as well.
Give them some bountiful fish.
Well,
Stabby things to kill us with.
I think I like the fish idea better. It seems less likely that if we had like my biggest worry is that if they were hostile, they would just take the weapons and then attack.
That's true.
You can't exactly attack with fish.
Do you have,
And then
an
still try
idea
to-
of how large
Giovanni
the
shakes
settlement
his
is?
head.
You're not trying
you can
hard
attack
enough.
with anything.
Yeah, you're not trying hard enough.
What'd you say, Pat?
you guys,
Have the scouts seen how large the settlement is?
unfortunately not. We just know that it's just kind of dug in there in the tip of the Hull marshes, but there could be anywhere between 20 to maybe 100. Not exactly sure how lizard folk
That's a
live.
lot of lizard folk.
Right, just trying Trying to get information before we go in blind. Well, yeah, I don't have any questions.
Sounds straightforward enough. Suppose we'll gather our peace offering and sort it out after that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Go ahead.
Azadeh's going to try to, are the council members kind of talking amongst themselves after this is ended, or are they still looking at us, or what are they doing?
They're. I mean, like, Anders is kind of like rifling through some paperwork. Everyone looks like they're about ready to adjourn. Anders just kind of says, is there anything else? Oh, I forgot payment. I have here allotted 700 gold. I hope that's sufficient to hire you to just kind of check this out.
Oh yeah.
That sounds good.
If in the event that, say, they're not hostile to Saltmarsh and they have other plans, what should we do? Now, I don't have any specifics. If they're arming themselves for something else, what should we say that Saltmarsh is willing to do, or?
Well, I guess I can, if their intentions are good, I guess we can sort of name you as ambassadors to Saltmarsh, if that's the case. If like they're like, but I don't know if they will come to that, but we're free to offer that, I guess. Eli kind of like nods and agrees. It worst if it's the best case scenario, then yes, you should be able to negotiate on behalf of us. I think I know for certain that I trust at least a few of you. So
generous.
If you'll do.
Alright, well, I'd be good with that.
So, Azadeh, after her not great charisma roll, is going to try to get a moment with the party alone. So after we leave, maybe?
Sure.
She's going to say, this lizard folk thing is a distraction, but I understand the need for subtlety. But I had an idea, and she's going to tell the party about Anders being single, the thought that Primewater had, and she's going to awkwardly say, and I thought perhaps that might be a way to get close to him and interrogate him.
Giovanni just shakes his head. I don't agree with this idea. I think Kai is much more suited for that. She has a hat of disguise, after all.
So Azadeh's eyebrows are going to crinkle together a little bit, and she's going to look up at Giovanni in a sort of slightly veiled expression of sad hurtfulness.
Aww.
Oh.
Kai is like looking confused, like, is he trying to pimp me out or something?
I think, Kai, how old are you?
I'm 19.
She's too young for him.
Giovanni says, my apologies. I thought Kai was older.
I'm an adult. Fuck you.
It's like, but that makes a lot of sense now. She is quite immature.
What? No. Okay, well, how old are you?
That's Giovanni failing charisma check out.
Well, how old are you then?
Giovanni, sorry, what was that?
Yeah, how old's Giovanni then?
Giovanni says, do not worry about my age.
No, I want to know.
He looks at
how
you.
How do you even
says,
know how to breathe underwater? That's what I've been wondering about.
It's like, he just says, I don't know my age. And then he will say to Azadeh, I apologize. I do not mean to offend. You are highly attractive, and Anders would be very lucky to have you as in a relationship of some sort. He's like really awkward.
She's like, at first she looked like she was taking compliment, like her face flickers into a flattered smile, and then it twists into confusion, and then she's like, You do realize I mean to interrogate him.
Oh, no, I did not.
Insight 18. Does he know how old he is?
Is that what they're
you know
calling
how
it
old you are,
nowadays?
Giovanni?
He does not know how old he is.
God damn it.
He does not know how old he is. You believe him.
Wolfram will lean in.
He appears to be
guy.
around 20.
I could use Zone of Truth on him.
Zone of truth to
I
find out.
really kind of want you to right now.
He looks at Wolfram. Is that truly necessary?
Yes.
No, I was joking. I don't even have it prepared.
I'm sorry, I can't see your face due to your hideous mask.
Well, is it-
It's okay, right?
Your mask is fine. It's just that it's to hide your hideousness.
That's right. He's hideous.
Kai is like tensing like so hard, like somebody better hold her back.
Unfortunately, I don't have calm emotions prepared right now.
As this is all happening, you all are startled by a loud crashing sound coming from one of the nearby streets, and
Ooh.
2 horses are just like racing away from the
shit.
street.
Horses. What's up?
How far away?
Could I
It's
do a
around the corner
perception?
from the council hall.
Azadeh reaches her hand to her sword and heads towards the sound.
Let's go.
Here, let's go back to
I start
Playing with everyone.
Boom, run.
broomboarding. See what we can do.
So you turn the corner and arrive to see a peculiar scene. In the middle of the street, this cart looks like it has been broken. A wheel is missing, and 2 straps dangling from the front of it, where like the horses would be a part of.
Oh, I'm sorry. I turned off my voice to talk.
Oh, okay. And surrounding this cart are a group of dwarves, of what appear to be dwarven miners, and a bunch of sailors and villagers just kind of surrounding them. They all look very aggressive towards each other.
Okay. So we should murder all of them.
I wish you had calm emotions prepared now.
Well, let's
What's
head
all
over
this,
there.
then?
Olivia,
What's
you're the
all
one. Who...
this then?
Olivia, you're the smooth talker.
Oh boy.
Yep, this is
Do I
Olivia's
know
time to
any of
shine.
the dwarves because I hang out in the Wicker Goat?
You recognize some of them. I mean, like they're definitely miners from. They're definitely Manistred's miners.
But I don't know their
Flip side
names.
of this, do I recognize any of the sailors?
Ooh. You've seen a couple of them around,
Sure.
like here and there. It's hard to tell if you've like worked a job with them or just because like they were at the snapping line. Does everybody see the map here?
Yes.
Yes.
It's all fine. Okay, cool.
A fireball right in the middle.
No.
But yeah, there are like a lot of the villagers are accosting the dwarves,
But
and
I
are
don't
just
know
kind
any
of.
of their names, you'd think.
Giovanni's
No.
racism alarm is going off. And he's
Yeah.
starting to wonder what's going on
Rightfully
here.
so, yeah.
All right, Azadeh's gonna walk right up like she owns the place and say, "What is happening?"
What's happening here? These fucking dwarves are stealing our gold. Yeah, they're stealing it to give to the king. That belongs in Saltmarsh. And you see, and like a few of the dwarves are probably like, listen, we were hired to do a job.
Sorry.
This is our job.
Giovanni's
Yes.
just going to put a hand on Olivia's shoulder to give her guidance.
Ooh.
See if you can mediate this.
All right. All right, yeah, so Olivia will step forward and try to go for the guy who was angry about them.
Which guy
stealing,
was
apparently.
angry?
The closest guy.
You
Okay.
have to be more
Closest guy
specific.
here.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Um,
Now, why do you think these guys are stealing gold?
they work for the king. They work in our mines. They give the gold to the king. That gold belongs in Saltmarsh.
But
And
Ernie.
I'm gonna look to one of the dwarves. Who hired you to do your job?
Magistrate.
See, these fellas don't know anything. You can't just be saying that they're taking this gold to the king when they're just trying to get some work done.
That's work that should be done by us,
So why isn't it?
not outsiders.
Sounds like something you should be taking up with the town council.
You think we haven't? You think they haven't just ignored us? They have one of their own on the council. They just ignore us. She's pulling the strings.
But do you really think violence is going to solve it?
We're not getting violence. We're taking our stuff back. And one of the villagers actually pushes their way through the dwarves and like puts their hand on a tarp on the and is about to pull it off before one of the other dwarves just kind of like grabs their hand like, "Hey, this is not yours, buddy." Tensions are getting real high right now.
I'm gonna whisper to Gowan. Hey, Gowan, can you sneak over and see what's in that cart?
Ooh, good idea.
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth.
As this is all going down, like Giovanni's gonna start putting hunter's mark on the sailor here.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
He's
So,
just whispering it to himself. So he's ready to go.
Azadeh's listening to this, and she looks at the nearest sailor, and she says, "Did you mine this gold?"
How could we mine it if we can't work it?
And she's going to look at one of the dwarves and said, "Did you catch those fish?"
I'm a fucking miner, lady.
Would you? She's trying to. Hang on, I'm trying to think of how to word this. And then she's going to look at the sailor and say, "Would you not agree that each of you are trying to do your jobs?"
I think that they're taking our jobs. The sailor is saying this. They're taking our jobs that we can do. We can do both. You think these little short ones can handle our ships?
Would you want to work in a mine? They are dangerous, dark, and incredibly toxic places. I know that I would not want to work there. These dwarves are working hard, risking their lives. Do you not think that they should be rewarded somehow for their work?
Make a persuasion check.
All right, let's see. Oh shit! Oh damn!
You
That
do
was a
have
bad
inspiration.
one. Do I?
You have GM inspiration.
All right, let's use it.
I believe in
okay,
you.
let's see if I can do that better. I made my screen really tiny. Hang on. I clicked. Did it go? Yes! Inspiration.
Very good.
One of them calms down and he says, "Look, man, this might not be the best time and place for this. Like, this is like, maybe we shouldn't be getting involved in this." And the other one says, the one that was a little bit more angry just says, "But so you just you're just fine with letting the king come in and just take everything over? He's just taking everything for himself, leaving none for us. You want it to happen? You want what happened to Seaton to happen here?"
What happened in Seaton?
You never been? It used to be like us, like a nice little fishing town with our own culture. And now what? It's full of folks like you.
Is he pointing to us or the dwarves?
He points to you, Azadeh.
So she's going to look down at that finger, and she's going to wrinkle her eyebrows, and she's going to take his hand very firmly, and then she's going to lower it slowly. But she's strong. She's not trying to be gentle with his hand, but she's going to just take it and say, "And you are telling me this is a bad thing?"
If I wanted the military in my town, I'd fucking invite them.
Whoa.
Um,
Thinking about how to react to that. Does anybody else want to take a turn?
Yeah.
The only thing Wolfram's going to do is preemptively bless.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I want to swoop in here. Listen, we're in pretty good with the council. How about we make sure that they stop ignoring your pleas here? Maybe we can come to an arrangement, and I'll meet up together and try to air our grievances and maybe come to some sort of conclusion here.
Make a persuasion check.
yeah. Do it.
Come on, roll high, roll high. You had guidance, right?
I
Oh.
did.
So roll that with guidance lets you add a 1d.
1d4.
Yep, it's rolling.
Yeah.
And you have bless too.
Mm,
Oh, and bless? Oh my god.
Yeah, I did just the 3.
Yeah.
he's whipping these, so he needs those buffs.
Oof.
Yeah, respectable 11.
It looks like a few of the other ones are kind of calming down just a little bit. Some of them like aren't as tense and look a bit more like maybe this isn't worth it. Gowan, meanwhile, you were peeking into the wagon. You're able to sneak up there and get your head underneath the massive tarp, and you see it's sort of like Indiana Jones and the Ark of the Covenant, where you or no, not that one. Oh, which one was it? Where it's like you open up the chest and it's just Pulp Fiction. You just like kind of like
Oh,
scope,
yeah.
light.
and it's just
Gold.
like gold is like shining on your face. It's just like it is the biggest, like most like it looks like a one solid piece of gold. Like
Damn.
no other rocks or minerals attached to it. You've
Oh,
never seen
wow.
anything like this.
These dwarves are damn good at their job.
Yeah.
That's why the dwarf lady was like, "You spying?"
Yep. They got the magic gold.
Gowan's like, yeah, they got a big old hunk of gold in there. Probably bigger than me.
But just as things like start to a little bit to calm down just a little bit, a rock is thrown at one of the dwarves.
Uh-oh.
No.
Who did it?
Shit.
Everyone, make perception checks, I guess, if you can try to
Yeah.
like see who.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all kind of just on edge here, so I
Ooh.
think we'd all notice. Yeah.
Gowan's
Giovanni
still blinded by
definitely
the
seems
gold.
to notice.
Olivia, too.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I got a
guys.
20 without any help.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. You, as far as you don't think it came from the crowd. It came from somewhere else, like out of sight. Actually,
Trying to instigate.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say that immediately. Whoa! We got outsiders, instigators. Someone else threw that rock.
I swear to God, if it's Nils.
yeah, it's probably one of these fuckers. And one of the dwarves actually takes a swing at the other.
How close is the dwarf to Azadeh?
Pretty far. It's over here.
All right, she's gonna stride over. Like, how fast can I get over there? I
You
can't.
can use your cape.
I don't want to do a dimension door. That's a bit much. But let's see. It's 30
Just
feet. I can
end up in
move
a
that.
puff of smoke, and you're like, I'm a wizard.
And I'm there. No, I think I can
Bam.
move over
You
there
are
and
judged.
what is it? 10 seconds?
What's that?
What? How long is it to move over 30 feet to the dwarf that is?
Oh,
taking
it'd be 60 seconds, but you'd be trying to walk through a whole lot of stuff, and this is happening right now.
Damn. Okay. All right. Time to use a spell. I'm going to use command.
Oh boy.
And I'm going
Ooh.
to tell him to stop.
Ooh.
I'm actually going to do the same thing to the other guy, so we've got one of each. One
Stop,
sailor,
stop.
one dwarf.
Okay. What's this? Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
So it looks like a fight's about to break out.
Well,
Yeah.
we're hopefully stopping one.
Yeah. No, Kai's useless in this, so she's bolting back to the council.
This
Why?
is bad too because I'm using up my spell slots on things that aren't fighting.
I only have death slots right now,
Death slots?
Wow.
meant for killing.
Yeah, we want to do that. We're gonna murder them.
No.
Let's see. That was one. And who are you? Who are you giving it to? The other one, command.
Yeah, the dwarf that took a swing. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell him to stop.
Well, sorry. Who did Olivia tell this to?
I thought there was a sailor that was also like trying to take swings, so we're just trying to get one of each.
Oh, that would be the one getting the swings.
Okay. No, I definitely don't want to do. Well, I don't need to command him to stop, so I won't do that.
Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, the dwarf, like, I'm pretty sure it's 20 succeeds. The command.
Yeah.
2016?
Succeeds.
16. It was a
Succeeds.
20.
Oh, succeeds. Oh, succeeds. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Wolfram just starts to pull out his weapons. He's like, I mean, if you guys want to do it the hard way, we'll put you all down. It doesn't look like you're armed. You sure you want to do this?
And a few of them are like now that you've kind of grabbed your weapon and everything, and they see some fists are flying and some rocks are being thrown, they're like going to be starting to. So
Even though I told him to stop. Damn.
I know he succeeded on the command.
That is a crit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
he
you
rolled
said
it.
the command succeeded.
No.
No.
was
Oh,
the
but he
You
rolled
see
a
the roll?
20.
He rolled a 20 for the wisdom.
He
Okay.
made his save.
I didn't. When you said succeeded, the command succeeded. I thought you meant I did it. Okay.
No,
How-
sorry.
How far away is the council from where we are?
Well, they all went
About
home, didn't they?
well, they're still at the council, so you could potentially catch up to them.
Okay.
But it would take maybe 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck. I was trying to get like feet distance because otherwise I was gonna
Take the
borrow this.
broomstick. Take the broomstick.
I took the broomstick.
Is she
Giovanni
attuned to
will,
it?
Giovanni will utter its command word, which is in Draconic.
Okay,
so now
well,
you know it.
Okay, let me ask you
He'll let you
this:
fly in it.
Can I say non-lethal with my spells, or do they just automatically kill people?
Stuff like force could be non-lethal. Cold itself could potentially be non-lethal.
You just cryogenically freeze them.
I get pretty sluggish when I'm cold, so
That's why I was just kind of like,
force would be
it's
good 'cause
frustrating
that
me a little
would
bit as a
let
player
me
that the first thing we get to kill in 3 weeks is things we can't kill.
Aw.
So that's why I'm like, I don't think I should fight if Dragon's Breath's just gonna kill everyone.
Murder! Become a murderer.
No.
They're rabid dogs. They must be put down.
The only thing stopping you from killing them is those pesky morals.
If you dash, you can get there in 1 minute.
Fine.
It'd be that'd be like the entire thing. So
That's fine.
Azadeh's gonna wade into the throng of people starting to brawl, and she's going to just like be picking dwarves up by the scruffs of their neck and like shoving people apart.
Unless I could borrow the cape and the broom and make it faster.
Oh my god.
well, you do have stuff like shape water and everything else, so you can try to like do like
Frozone
maybe
it up.
frozone it. Yeah.
Frozone.
You have you have options. You don't. It's not just that you have to. You kill everything.
Well, no, shape water doesn't do anything really. It's just
Well, you
kind
can
of
just make an ice block and just block somebody or something.
Actually, if you could just make a big
Just freeze
water
them all.
wave to knock everybody, but I guess that's not really
It's
how
Yeah,
the spell
create
works.
water.
I was thinking about wind walling.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
a nice wind wall would go well right
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. Everyone roll initiative.
All right.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, not so great.
Goodness.
oh, freaking forget to. Oh no, wait, I did click my character. Cool.
Oof. Ouch. Wait, how did you get point 14?
I throw on the
The dex die.
tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I can't believe I rolled a freaking 2.
A 2?
Happens to the best of us.
20. Damn. That's your second
These
20.
NPCs are rolling well.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
It's okay. Don't worry. We'll murder them. We can do
wanna
it.
have
Oh,
At least
Anybody
it's
other
only
than
initiative.
true.
No, it's
Straightforward.
funny.
It's not spider situation.
Like when the last session for my campaign, I rolled like I think 2 or 3 crits with a dire troll against my players. It was very
Ouch.
sad.
Ooh.
Rip your players.
Rest in
Hey,
peace
with
indeed.
Rakish Audacity, I should be able to add my charisma modifier to my initiative.
That's
Ooh.
correct.
Yes.
It should be.
Might have a thing for that in your thing. What's your charisma
Yeah, in the
modifier?
options.
I can just add that into the
It's 2.
Got an 8.
Okay, good. Okay. So fight's breaking out.
Oh boy.
You guys tried, but it seems some forces have tried to like start this fight also.
Yeah, let's murder them.
I'm
Kai,
not
go
happy
ahead.
about that.
What would you like to do?
Oh, cool.
Murder.
Guy's getting pretty pissed off, so ice. And I shoot it
Nice to
upward.
meet you.
I shoot it upward and I say, I don't want to see any violence, but I will fucking take you all out. Stand down right now.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Ooh. Go ahead and make an intimidation check with advantage.
Ooh, am I in that? I moved forward into them.
She's aiming
blowing
it
it above
upwards.
us.
Okay.
She's making it snow.
She's making everyone spooked.
Oh
my gosh.
Ooh, she's intimidating.
Very good.
Nice.
Good roll.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, a few of them are actually like, oh, fuck.
Don't piss
a lot,
off the mage.
a lot of them are like looking very scared. That's your bonus action. Do you have anything else you want to do?
Nope, that was my turn.
Okay. Yeah. So immediately, right now, off the bat. No, not this guy. Where are you? There you go. So it looks like a bunch of these guys are just kind of breaking off. They are like, whoa, okay. This guy too. So you are definitely clear. Like people are like out of the fight and like are just kind of like, I'm not dealing with it.
Cool.
But it doesn't look like everybody else is.
It's above my pay grade.
Taking. Yeah.
Could you mark
I'll go
the
ahead.
ones that yeah.
Yeah, I'm marking them. Yeah. In the so that's what they're doing. Except for this one that was like already in a fight with one of God. Why can't it's like sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Except for the one that had already started like getting into a fight with another person. He's just gonna go ahead and take a swing.
Swing battle.
Giovanni.
Are we only fighting the dwarves or also?
No,
the
we're not fighting
sailors?
anyone.
Murder everyone.
No,
Incapacitate-
fight anyone. We are-
Incapacitate everyone.
We're incapacitating. Use bludgeonings.
We're segregating the sailors from the dwarves and telling everyone to go the fuck home.
It's basically a
I'll
bit
just
of a
cut all their
brawl.
Achilles tendons.
No!
Just carve out their hearts so that way they'll stop moving.
No! I don't want this.
Oh, so I can do an unarmed strike, right? I can punch somebody.
You do.
You can.
I think it's you just do your strength modifier.
It is. Yeah, it's just your strength modifier. As far as you make an attack roll with your strength modifier, and your damage is just I think it's just 1.
What was that?
No, I think like your damage is just your strength
Hello?
modifier. Or
Sam,
1 plus your
Hello?
strength modifier.
Yeah,
I can hear ya.
hi.
Oh,
We can hear you,
Yeah.
Sam.
I guess you couldn't hear us.
Oh.
Oh no.
Can you hear us now?
Sam,
Hello?
Not back yet. There she is. Can you hear us?
can you hear us?
Mm.
Oh.
Whoa.
Mm.
Sam?
Hello.
Oh, thank God. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay, you can
Hello.
hear us. Okay, good.
I don't know why it started doing this.
No.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Find out the fuel sound drivers or something.
I don't know. I want to be able to switch over to my main computer, but someone needs to come visit me.
I will. This guy just completely whiffs. He's not used to fighting with his hands.
Wow, that's a 4.
He just completely whiffs.
Oof.
Isn't like damage 1 like for an unarmed strike, and is it 1 plus your strength modifier?
Yeah.
Cool. So mine's 0.
Nice.
As long as it's not negative, then you heal people with your touches. Next up, Giovanni.
All right. So I'm gonna move in on this man. Let's see. And Giovanni is going to take a stance, and then suddenly he handstands and starts breakdancing capoeira
It's the stance.
as he attacks this guy.
Oh my
We're
god.
breakdance fighting.
Oh my god! Fucking now of all times, I rolled bad. God damn it! I hate this. I hate this.
It's okay,
What are you
you're
talking about?
blessed.
You always
You're
roll
blessed.
bad during
You
combat.
do have
I
blessed.
am blessed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's 1d4, right?
And
Yeah,
I
it's
will
1d4.
bardic inspiration you.
That's a 10, and
That,
Bad.
don't worry about the. You can inspire him for his next attack, but
Yeah,
okay.
that's only a
Thanks.
bonus action.
and with martial arts I can attack again, so it's gonna keep spinning. There we go.
Oh yeah. So both. Yeah. So you like whip him like in the face with one leg, and then like as you roll back around, you like whip him back again with the next kick,
Nice.
and just straight up knock this sucker.
Yeah. All right. That's 1 down. 1 KO'd, not killed.
Is that your whole turn, or is that? Or is
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
move over here as a means to just prevent them from like trying to get to the dwarves.
okay?
So yeah.
Wolfram.
All right. I'll walk up to this guy and. Say I didn't warn you. I'm just gonna attempt to non-lethally boop him on his snoot.
Boop him.
Ooh,
All right, and I
obviously-
transfer 100
Wow.
mark too. Forgot about that.
God.
Oh, that's not a. That's okay.
That's more than a little boop.
more
That's
than
a
a boop.
bonk.
That's a bonk.
Yeah, you bonk this sucker, but you smack him, but it definitely this guy like kind of looks at you like he kind of just smears his nose just a little bit. This guy looks like he's been in some.
Hmm.
I can do a lot
Shit.
worse. And yeah, that would be my turn then.
Okay. Next up are these guys. This dwarf is going to go right up here, and he actually has taken a pickaxe from the cart.
Oh fuck!
Shit, no.
And is getting ready to just like swing on this one dude.
It's about to escalate.
I got it.
Watch him roll a 20 and murder him.
That hits actually.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ooh, this might be bad.
you guys must not be wearing any.
Oh no.
Ooh. Yeah, this guy like immediately goes like just drops down. He just takes it in the stomach and just like falls.
Oh shit.
They
That's
are
bad.
murdered people.
That's
Is
very
he
bad.
dead yet?
I can, if I can get to him, I can.
Yeah, if we can heal him, that'll be okay. We'll see. If he's dead, then oof.
No, we can revivify him probably.
Isn't that really expensive?
This
Back,
other
smacked him.
one is actually gonna go. You want to tumble, so this guy's gonna tumble with you, Wolfram.
I'll tumble for you.
All right.
And he takes a short sword out.
Uh-oh.
Oh fuck.
One second. Oh, weird. Short sword's one word? That's very odd.
It is.
Same as
So is
longsword.
longsword,
And greatsword.
but not bastard sword.
So we're
No, those are bastards.
There we go. Let's get a swipe at you.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that hits.
Wow. Why is the GM rolling so good?
Yowza.
Oh, no, it's okay.
I don't know.
Thank you, Hunter. Thank you for your mercy.
Okay,
Hunter.
that's fine.
Oh my god.
That's fine.
Okay, well, there goes Bless.
Oh no.
Oh, is it a concentration?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Shit.
I assumed he wasn't gonna hit me, and then he hit me. I got caught off guard.
Jeez.
Actually, Hunter, can I try something?
Sure.
I want to use this on the dude who pickaxed the other dude.
Oh, is that as like a reaction or?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sure. Go ahead then. Yeah, if you want.
It's rolling. Oh, -2 probably hits still.
You can do it to a damage too.
I would drop it down to a
Oh, I could do to the damage too then. I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, so this guy is looking hurt, but he's not bleeding on the ground then instead.
So instead of hitting him in the stomach, it hits him in the shoulder, let's say.
Or he just gets hit with like the flat of it at on his stomach.
Yeah, a nice non-lethal strike from a
Hooray!
big old pickaxe.
Terrifying.
So, but part of the fun of the bard is thinking of what are you going to say. So what are you saying to him with your cutting words?
Oh God.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Does your mother know you're here?
I have no cutting words at the moment.
Pick or no picking.
Pick or no picking.
Pick or no picking.
You can't.
When I
You
played
can
a
pick your
bard,
friends,
I
but you
played
can't pick your
together-
friends' nose.
Yeah. When I was a bard, I put together like a little like note card of a whole bunch of stuff I could say for some of those things, like hellish rebuke and cutting words and stuff. So I suggest you do the same thing because it can be really fun.
Mm-hmm. I had a list for vicious mockery somewhere.
Actually, Olivia, it's your turn next. Also,
Oh boy. All right. Who looks the most pissed? These guys in the middle, with the pick and stuff.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably the one with a pickaxe in his stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these guys like look the most pissed as far as the dwarves are concerned.
Okay.
The other sailors and stuff are also looking pretty mad.
So is there just the one guy holding a weapon? Is the pick currently?
Yeah, and the dude that's like in front of you also wielding a short sword.
Oh, I don't care about that guy. I have all my friends around me. So the dude holding the pick, I'm gonna make it hot,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna use heat metal on it so that he has to drop it.
Is the handle metal?
Okay, yeah, he drops it.
Yeah.
That's wow. Okay, that's good. He takes the damage too, though, right?
I suppose, yeah.
He still takes the damage, I think.
I don't know.
I think they only take it if he doesn't. If he refuses to
yes, that's right.
not
If he-
drop it.
Yeah. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes the damage. So he dropped it, so he doesn't take damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
So
So, yeah, he just his like
left and
pickaxe just clanks to the ground.
no fighting.
Yeah. It's brutal when it's on armor and it's like
Yes.
they can't take it off, so they just die.
I'm hanging on to that one. Don't worry.
That's very good. It's good to like if like you're dealing with like somebody in your party that's like, maybe we should keep them in line.
Yes. Yeah. No. I always take heat metal if I can, just to keep it in the pocket. Because oh boy.
It's got plenty of uses.
I think almost all of you are wearing armor of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
I'm naked. I'm fine.
I'm wearing
You have metal. You have metal shackles, my friend.
They're
They're
magic,
magic.
though.
It doesn't
Oh,
count.
they're
Magic,
magic.
though.
Okay.
I have a story about heat metal,
Here's
but
nipple.
I'll just type it out so it's not.
Yes, that would be appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, that's my action. So I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna sort of stay here, just because I'm like between this guy and other like fight dwarf people. I'm trying to keep him like separated from people. But
That's good.
I'm also very squishy, so I don't want to go in any farther than this. Giovanni and Azadeh can do that.
Okay. Speaking of which,
That's right.
Zeta.
Yeah.
All right, so
Murder him.
the sailors and dwarves are immediately around me. I'm trying to separate them. Like I'm trying to be like a human block in
Yeah.
between them. What are they doing?
They're looking about to getting ready to clash. They're like it hasn't come up to their turn yet, but like they're like readying their like they got like small like little sticks, club sticks.
All right, let me see. What can I use with this? Okay, so I do have a reaction that I can use to protect one of these dwarves. So I'm going to try shoving the sailor. Like, how do I do a ping?
Hold down, left click.
I'm going to try and shove this guy backwards.
Okay. What is that? That would be an athletics check, I think. Is that right?
Shove is just an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
So do I roll strength for that, or?
Yeah. So that would be like D20 your strength modifier, and I don't proficiency also I think.
You make an attack, special melee attack. Doesn't say if you're proficient.
I hope I can use that roll. That's pretty sweet.
That's still a 20 plus your 4, so it should be fine. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. Like, it's just a special melee attack.
Okay. And you're just gonna shove him to the ground.
Yeah,
Or shove-
I'm gonna shove him and point to him and just be like, "Stay out of this.
Okay.
Go home."
All right.
And should I roll intimidation for that?
Go ahead and roll another intimidation check. I'm gonna keep. Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
With that, that's a very strong shove. You kind of like just kind of push him
Good.
back. He stumbles and falls down on his ass. He's like, kind of like drops his club and is about to scatter.
Okay, and I've got a reaction ready if someone tries to attack one of the doors near me, or actually anybody who is. Yeah, Giovanni, Olivia, they all count.
I'm your friend.
I mean, a
my
reaction to
God.
protect you guys. I'm saying. I have an interception.
Wonderful.
Okay. Gowan.
All right. I'm gonna come up behind this guy, and I'm gonna kick him in the back of the leg. Ooh. Will I roll for that? Strength? No. I just rolled a d12.
It'd just be
For
an
that,
on-arm
actually,
check, right?
it looks like it might be. Yeah. Just go ahead and roll another strength check for that one. Oh my.
Oh,
Big crit.
Gowan.
How did the halfling get a 20?
Yeah.
What a bro.
You just.
Super
I mean, you like.
super halfling strength.
I forgot you're
I
also
hate
technically
my-
hidden,
He's-
so.
He's really mad that he isn't on his boat right now.
I'm imagining that he braced himself, like he hopped up against this like townhouse that we're next to, and like he braced his back against it
Yeah,
so he could
yeah.
kick even harder.
Yeah, I mean, like he's also still hidden from that stealth check, so that was like I would have given it advantage also if he didn't already roll it. So he just like this little dwarf just collapses onto the ground from that.
I'm gonna
Amazing.
give him a little slap and say, "Stay out of it."
This is great.
Oh my god.
And then I'm gonna dash right here.
Okay. Everyone else's turn now. Oh geez. Okay. So a couple things are going to be starting happening, so don't worry about it. This guy is going to fall back a little bit, so he is also out of the fight. This is the one that you pushed.
Good job.
This guy is actually was also spooked by Kai's ice breath, and it's just kind of go over here. This guy looks like real rough, and he is like on his knees now, and he's just kind of putting up his hands as if like say like mercy please from the dwarf that just kind of like checked his gut.
No.
Sure.
So for all intents and purposes, he is out of the fight. Meanwhile, this dwarf kind of gets on his feet and just kind of steps back, and just kind of like has his arm on the cart. He's just like he's more protective of the cart than like anything else. He doesn't care about you going really.
Ah, gotcha. Good.
And this dwarf is going to try and wrestle one of the other guys on the ground.
Sexual.
Oh yeah. No, no, oh my god, no.
Greco-Roman style. He's ripped off his clothes.
Oh my god.
I don't know why
Warrior Male.
that. Oh god, no. I don't know why that did a whisper toggle, but yeah, so this guy is also now grappled and is on the ground.
The sailor?
Yeah, the sailor. He's on the ground. He's the one that tried to like rip off the cloak from the cart.
Oh, true.
So it looks like a lot of these folks are out of the fight, with the exception of some.
These guys in the middle, basically.
These guys seem extra pissed, and I don't know what this guy's doing.
That's the one that was.
That's the one that
attacking-
stabbed me.
Oh, true.
Mhm.
Well, we gotta knock him out then. He stabbed my friend.
Oh, don't
Gotta
worry.
murder him.
My turn's coming up soon. So is
Yeah.
Giovanni's.
Whack him.
Kai.
Uh-huh.
Do a murder.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I fucking warned y'all.
Look out!
Yeah, no, Kai's gonna be like, I fucking warned you. And I want to try and do like an ice cone, but just kind of freezing like their arms and their legs in place.
Okay.
Nice.
Just imagining Overwatch May freezing people.
Yeah, there you go.
How do I roll that?
You should have something for your damage on that.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Hold on, let me check. It might be on my...
pop
Yeah,
up
it,
on
it's
your
just set
weapons.
to a spell card. You'd have to set it to an attack.
Here it is.
Nice.
Oh, that's to hit, and
Uh.
I want them to make charisma saving throws instead of dexterity.
I think if I remember right, we said that you can only do one or the other.
Oh, one or the other? Okay.
You can either alter the saving throw, or you alter the damage.
Okay. Then 15 points to freeze them in place,
Okay.
but not kill them.
Right. You're specifically just like aiming for like the legs, essentially. Let's see if any of them succeed. Nope. Except for this one guy. Let's see what he does, because he's a little bit different, a little bit tougher.
It's a different guy, guys. Look out.
Okay. So, but he still takes damage.
Half.
Half. Okay. Jeez, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of damage.
So
She warned them.
she did warn them. So this guy right here is fine, but pretty, still kind of messed up from that. The cold is kind of like nipping at his skin in like a weird way. This is a very unique way to use the spell. Oh, wait a minute. No, yeah. But these guys are done.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you. That is all.
This guy's also just kind of gonna back away now. He's done. He's done. That was bad.
And I'm
What
going to
about the
bonus action
thing?
hold Misty Step if someone tries to attack me.
I don't think you can hold a bonus action.
Okay,
Nope.
then never mind.
What's this, like the sailor's deal next to Wolfram and I?
He just looks like a much tougher, like sailor dude, and he looks like sort of like a ringleader, essentially, ringleader type.
Ooh, excellent. I get to punch him, I bet.
Oh,
Not before Giovanni.
Wolfram just noticed something, that it was my strength modifier for some reason, and not my wisdom.
In the 15, yeah.
Oh, I can fix that.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna try and
My negative. Good
Oh,
catch. Thank you.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to use that. So, yeah, ha, nice, and Hunter's mark.
Obliterated.
Ooh, jeez.
So yeah, I stopped the capoeira and just start boxing him, just pow pow right in the face,
Boom. Pow. Right in the kisser.
right in the kisser.
That has definitely jostled him a bit. But he's still. He took all of your blows. He's still on his.
Damn,
Damn.
this guy's pretty good.
Which guy?
This guy's pretty
Oh, the
good.
stabby boy?
Yeah.
Alright.
The stabby boy, yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
mark it with a special.
now you have to
a special
murder him.
color.
He's a special guy.
Is he unconscious?
Nope. He's still
No, he's
kicking.
not.
No, he's still chilling.
Is that it, Giovanni?
Hang on, I have 1 sec. I need to. Let me try something here. Come on, load. I'm wondering if you'll allow me to do this. Nah, never mind. It probably won't do anything. So, and he looks pretty tough still. He's not like on his feet or anything. Like he's not like.
He is not wobbly or anything yet.
Okay. All right then. So that would never mind. It's fine.
Okay. But we'll see how long he stays like that when it comes to Wolfram's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfram,
Well, I warned you. Yeah, I'm not. No, I can't go all out on this guy. I don't want to do that. I think I'll just attack him because I just don't want to like outright kill this guy. I was gonna do maybe like a ray of sickness or something, but I have to move away from him to not have disadvantage.
You have a pretty high AC. I think you could take the swipe.
All right, I'll step back then. So
okay. He's gonna try to swack. Nope.
All right, excellent. Still my warhammer. Point at him. Shoot him with some green. And then he's got to make a con save.
Ooh.
DC 14.
Are
Nope.
you gonna
Wait.
to make a joke in the vein of Giovanni? Are you going to take your mask off at him?
No.
Vicious mockery and psychic damage.
You're supposed to use
Wait,
vicious
that's
mockery on
amazing.
your opponents, not your allies. He is poisoned until my next turn.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Okay, so he has disadvantage on all attack check.
Mm-hmm.
Very sweet.
Good to know.
Sorry, Wolfram. It's just too good an opportunity to
That was-
pass out.
that
It's
good.
okay. All my characters.
It's just business.
And then how's the guy that got stabbed? Is he looking like he's gonna be okay, or
Well, he got. I tooted my whistle and he's fine now.
okay? I just wanted to know if I needed to toss out a healing word or something. But okay, that's my turn.
I mean, probably. Maybe once we're done fighting.
Yeah,
What I plan on doing anyway.
right on.
Okay. This guy. Oh, geez, you guys are surrounding him. There's not much he can really do. He's furious at this, but I think even he knows when he's been beat. So he is.
Excellent.
He does not look like severely hurt or anything, but he does not see this as a winnable fight in his eye. So he's gonna stop fighting. He's gonna drop his sword.
Nice.
And he's also nauseous.
This guy? Yeah.
Yeah, and he's also he drops it, pukes a little bit. But this dwarf with the pickaxe kind of just approaches everybody as this. Get the fuck away from my car!
I get the fuck away from his cart.
A dwarf is saying that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. He's not taking any more swings at anybody, but that's his deal.
Azadeh's going to just say calmly to him, "We are trying to protect you guys. Chill."
Like ice comes out of
Chill.
Kai's mouth as she says that.
Chill. Olivia, it's your turn.
All right. Well, this guy over here said that.
Crap.
Okay.
Switch tabs. 1 second.
Oh, all good.
Yeah, that guy right there. The
Okay.
guy without a.
Yeah. I'm gonna kind of give eyes to this guy, but he looked. Well, no, he's unconscious.
He's out of the fight.
I don't think he was unconscious. I think he was just like giving up. He put down his sword.
I'm gonna move as close to him as I can and say, "Hey, you guys are gonna be all right on your own. You want us to, help us get to wherever you're trying to go. I don't know if this sort of thing might happen again."
You say that to the dwarf or to the?
To the dwarf, yeah, who told everyone to back the fuck up.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Because he's pretty pissed.
Wham, wham.
Mm.
Come on, Olivia.
Oh my God, Olivia.
I mean, you technically would still have
blessed.
guidance.
Oh wait, no, you're
Aren't
not
you
blessed.
supposed to be
I'm
the
not
sweet
blessed.
talker? Come on.
No,
You would
unfortunately.
technically still have guidance, and you're like
Guidance
right next
went
to
away.
me.
Guidance went away when you did Hunter's
D4.
Mark.
No, it's not hunter. It's not. I'm
Oh.
not concentrating on my hunter's mark.
That's
It's
right,
my
okay.
sword. Yeah.
Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He just
12
kind of
is
like
a little better.
he doesn't respond to you. He just kind of glares at you,
Mm.
and he just goes like he puffs his cheeks just a little bit, and like a humph fashion.
Oh, he's not
Um,
interested, so I will then back away.
Mm-hmm. Tried.
Is that all you do?
Yeah, I just want to make sure that these guys get out now with their
Okay.
goods.
Okay. Azadeh.
Oh, I thought Gowan was next. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna scan the area for anybody who still looks hostile, and looking around at the cart and the dwarves, and there's still a sailor next to Gowan. He looks like he's out. So
Yeah,
she's-
his feet are like frozen to the ground right now.
So she's going to just project her voice and say loudly, like, "We will talk about what has happened today with the council. For one, like, I'm guessing that these guys were taking the gold to a ship, right?
What were you saying?
Were they taking the gold to a ship?
That's right. Yeah, they were taking it down to the docks.
Okay. And she's going to say that, and we are going to request to the council that the gold be held until a proper. What am I trying to say? I
Basically,
want to say like a discussion, investigation, but not quite.
we'll be turning it over to the council.
I want to just say that the gold will be held until this matter. Well, yeah, the gold will be held. We will request that the gold be held until this matter is resolved.
Oop, didn't mean to do that. Ignore that.
Okay. So she's just telling that to the whole crowd, to anybody who's listening.
Okay. Go ahead and make another charisma check on that end, or persuasion.
Okay. Fingers crossed. Let's make this a good one. God damn it.
The dwarves are like not happy that you said that the gold was going to be held by the council.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, they are not happy about that suggestion at all. So that unfortunately has fallen on deaf ears.
But hopefully that would go well with the sailors. Maybe.
I mean, most of the sailors actually were the ones that kind of backed away from the fight first because of the whole threat of magic blast in there.
Except for Mr. Stabby there.
Except for Mr. Stabby. Mr. Stabby wanted to stab. Actually, around this time, I'm going to also say that we're kind of pretty much out of combat, so you don't have to worry about the turn order or anything else anymore. Everyone, the tensions have kind of calmed down just a little bit. Sorry, they have chilled out.
Nice.
Thanks to Kai. But from up the street walks a familiar dwarf who kind of just shows up on the scene, and is Manistrad. The Magistrate Copperlocks, the little dwarf on the council herself. And she just approaches the whole thing like, "Oh, what the fuck's going on here?
Tell
What's
your
all
men
this?
to stand down."
Tell my men to stand up. Lady, what the fuck is the meaning of this?"
Who attacked first?
Somebody
don't
threw
know.
a rock.
Well, no, after
don't
that.
know.
Who started the fight? Was it the dwarves?
It was a bit
Random rock
complicated.
started the fight.
It was a little more complicated than that.
This guy tried to take the tarp off the gold.
Yep.
This guy defended it and threw a punch at him.
Jeez, yeah.
Obviously, just completely whiffed.
Yeah, and then it escalated from there.
And someone from nowhere in this eyesight threw a rock
Mm-hmm.
to try and instigate something.
We should burn everything down. Just be safe.
Mm-hmm.
So Azadeh is going to speak up to Copperlocks and say, "We've just stopped and avoided a fight, an all-out street brawl caused by your men and these sailors."
Kai's gonna. You see, she takes one last chomp on the pepper, really angrily, and then just dispels her magic, so all this ice is gone. And she's gonna go over to this sailor and try and pick him up and one arm sling him and try walking him back to Wolfram.
What?
Okay. How strong
You
are you?
can do that?
-9. So, or it's a. I'm sorry, it's a 9.
Negative
9. Oh my god.
-1. I'm trying to like both knees bent inward, trying to lift him up like over one with one arm over
Okay.
the shoulder.
I mean, a 9 isn't terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So you're after just like a little bit of struggling, you're able to help him up and drag him over if you want.
Wolfram will probably meet you halfway.
Yeah.
But Magistrate just kind of goes over here and just, what the fuck are you doing to my cart, mate?
Fix the damage that was done to it.
What? So wait. Well, that's a good job you're doing.
Well, it looked pretty busted up.
Now, who started?
It's a little more complicated than that.
Someone instigated the tensions that were going on here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Was it one of these ruffians?
No,
what are
someone
these-
from
what are these-
outside. Someone threw a rock trying to get this whole thing fired up. Someone from outside the eyesight of all of us here.
And at that, I'm gonna grab onto Wolfram's shoulder, warg into blue, and send him up.
Shit.
Is anyone watching the fight?
I mean, a lot of people are watching the fight. There's like, a crowd has like kind of arrived at the both ends of the street to kind of like watch what's going.
Okay.
You see a few people are like kind of peeking out of their windows of their houses to kind of just like see like the or what would have been a brawl if like half the decided to stop fighting.
Did any of us see which way the rock came from?
I think I was the closest. I don't know what direction, unless you want to give it to me.
I mean, it came from this direction.
Okay.
But it could have come up from up here also.
Yeah.
But it did come
I'll
from
gesture
far.
to this general direction.
Okay. Can I make a perception check with blue?
Sure.
+3 on those. So 22.
Okay, 22. There doesn't seem to be anybody there at the moment right now. If anybody was there that threw a rock, they are long gone.
Okay. I've got nothing. I worked back out. I've got nothing. Whoever it was, they're gone.
Maybe they had footprints. Giovanni can probably find them.
Yeah, I'm wondering if, like, did we see what direction the rock was being thrown from?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
way.
This
Okay.
way, or
They were
this
from
way?
over here.
I'm gonna try to survival check this. See if I can find any footsteps, particularly if they're like running away real quick or anything like that.
Ooh. You do find a set of tracks.
Master
but
tracker.
that do kind of tend to like travel back down the side streets and everything. Back down, but so they traveled back down south.
Okay.
But from there, it looks like it has like kind of like mingled with the rest of the foot traffic of the town.
Fair. I'm wondering. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the foot size. And try to make note of the shoe design and so forth.
We have breaking news involving North Korean dictator.
Just so I can.
Give me a survival check.
Yeah, I want to see. Can I tell if maybe it's like a male size foot?
Okay, bye,
Okay.
Justin.
See ya.
Oh, good
We're
night,
just
Justin.
kind of wrapping it up.
Later, Justin. Yeah, we'll wrap this up. Yeah, looks to be about a male foot size.
Okay.
A human foot size. Also,
Yes.
I should say
It's
not
time
like
to.
Not Giovanni's feet, basically.
No. So okay, yeah. So it's a male. Seems to be a human. All right. Well, yeah. There's majority of humans around here anyway. Okay. At least that's something. All right. I'll come back and just return to the party after that.
Yeah, Manistrad is just kind of like talking with her captain, with the guy with the war pick or the pickaxe. Sorry, and it's just kind of get the lay of the situation.
what's his name?
So Azadeh's gonna step in to pipe up and say, it says, sorry. She's going to say, it seems the sailors have some grievance with your exporting of the gold. I suggest that this become a council matter.
It is a council matter. I'm on the council. I matter.
Yes, but you are not the council yourself. You
No,
understand what I mean.
Jeez, girl, I was trying to tell the joke. Uh,
I got it.
She's just all business. Sorry.
Listen. These town folk don't take too kindly to what we're doing down here. So this has been brought up time and time again.
I mean, I kind of get it as an outsider.
After you said it's been brought up time and time and again, what else did you say?
I didn't. I was just waiting a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So this is this isn't anything new, lass. I mean, these folks have been trying to start shit for a while now, and I think that it's kind of came to a little head right here. And it's we're gonna take care of our own matters, okay?
But perhaps you can understand how the village people might appreciate it if some of this gold was spent on the town, for instance.
Listen, I've been hired by the king, and prospering the king is going to prosper this. I've been over this. I've got a
Do I
contract.
understand whether she means the king of what country are we in right now?
Keeland. Sorry. Yeah.
Keeland. Yes. Do I know whether she means Keeland or the Dwarf King?
She means the kingdom of Keeland. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's not from a specific dwarf king. She's hired by the king of this kingdom to operate and oversees the mine here in Saltmarsh. And she kind of did any of them take anything?
No. We were actually trying to offer help to move this cart down to the docks for you guys.
Well, I'd appreciate it, but I think I'd actually rather that you just kind of keep to yourself. Listen, I trust you a lot to handle to handle other affairs, but these are our own private affairs. So if you wouldn't,
Well, your handling it yourself almost resulted in a lot of people dead.
This could have gone a lot worse. I mean, this guy, and I point to the one that me and Wolfram are on, he almost died.
okay.
In a second.
Well, maybe that'll teach him not to mess with my kin. I understand tensions are high, but let's just. I would appreciate it actually if you just kind of I guess if you would want to help pave the way and just let us get out of this crowd and back and load this up.
So can I do so when she says it's for the king, I'd like to do an insight check just to make sure that it really is for the king.
Sure. Make an insight check. Hashtag not my king.
Not my king.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh
you,
no!
You definitely think she's lying.
All for the king.
This doesn't sound right to you.
I am convinced that she's trying to do something nefarious. Oh dear. Okay. Or if that is indeed the opposite of what it is.
It's all for the king.
So what do I believe?
You honestly have no idea. You don't think her story adds up, but you don't think that it's false either. You're just kind of you're uncertain. Yeah, there's not enough information here to piece together.
That's how I feel now.
How relatable. Yeah, while that's happening, I guess I'm gonna start helping moving some of these sailors and just like getting them to sit on the side.
Mm-hmm. You
while
might
we
need to heal
get
this
these
guy up.
loaded up.
too.
Yeah.
Wait, is this one dead?
No, he
No,
got
he's just
knocked out.
unconscious. He's just unconscious. So
Oh,
you'll have to
okay.
like drag him out of the way of the cart.
Yeah,
if
he
you
got
want.
knocked out.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a really tough guy.
No, the guy with the red dot is the tough guy.
Yeah, the
So
guy with the
what's
red
he
dot is the
doing?
tough guy. He's just kind of like watching all this happen. He's like still kind of sick also, so like occasionally he'll like
Yeah, and he did drop his weapon.
yeah
Okay.
he'll kind of like burp into his mouth, but
But yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna move him over here,
Gross.
and then
Yeah, take care of him
Like-
then.
once the
move that guy. Okay.
just make sure everyone's good, and
I'll help out with loading the cart or whatever.
yeah, just
Um,
keep these people away from the cart so the dwarves can load it up and get on their way.
confiscate his weapon just in case.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
As you're kind of like loading up the cart, or helping move the cart away, and Gowan is like still kind of like fixed up the axle on the wagon.
Mm.
This one last guy is just like, I just want to see it, and he like reaches out and he grabs for the tarp again, covering the gold.
Oh Jesus
I
Christ!
I
Who
think
wants to see it?
Gowan's the only one right there that's close enough.
Like, can I say I'm kind of move over real quick with monk speed? I don't know. I'm not monkey, but
Yeah,
Grab his
I
hand.
am pausing for anyone to do like one small action if they want to do it.
I just want to cut right in front of him, or you know what? I'll pull out my whip and just whip his hand. Just
Damn.
Ooh.
no touchy.
Whip it good.
Brutal.
Just give him a little crack right on the fingertips.
Oof. Ow.
Ouch. I don't want to think about that.
It's very painful. Yeah.
Wolfram. Yeah, so he like flinches his hand back. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it because that's
Thank
pretty
you.
easy. This guy's not a tough guy, and it's not a very hard thing to do. Yeah, so he's just like, I just wanted to see it. And he defeatedly like lets everyone kind of carry him off.
Can I also roll a little insight on him? Like, he seems a little, I don't know. Maybe he's like just a little too obsessed with seeing this gold.
Sure.
I don't know. It just seems weird.
I
Like a
mean,
10.
I mean,
some
that's a lot
people
of money.
some people want to want to get a good look at gold. Gold is
All right,
very appealing
fair.
and it's like his desire seems to be purely material based.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
The ecstasy of gold, please.
I mean, admit it. If you want to, if like someone told you that they were taking a briefcase of like about $100 million, wouldn't you just kind of want to see it?
Oh yeah, sure. Giovanni wouldn't, but I would. Yeah, sure.
An important distinction to make.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's get these guys on their way.
Yeah. After just like a few more minutes, you were able to with Manistrid there also to kind of just like tell the crowd to disperse and everything. You managed to get the gold safely to the docks and for it to unload onto.
Kai does not go
boats.
with them.
Oh, really?
She kind of storms off and heads back to the snapping line.
Okay.
I missed it. What made Kai so angry?
There's like a few things.
Okay.
Outlander, this like really is just not her. This is not her thing. She's not from here. She's like, who the fuck is the king? Like,
Okay.
Wolfram
So,
company Kai.
Azadeh is going to be talking to what's her name, Magistrate. You said.
Mm-hmm.
Manistrad, yeah.
Yeah, she's going to be trying to talk to her about things that they might be able to do in the future, like not taking the carts through town, doing it at night, or otherwise avoiding the situation in the future. and also having more security.
You offering up your services there?
Perhaps not for every shipment, but if you let us know and we are in town, I would be willing to help.
So Giovanni's gonna kind of
All
pop in
right,
there.
I'll keep that in mind. We'll see how you do on this this lizard folk business I hear about.
Mm.
Yeah, bright and early tomorrow.
And,
Giovanni's gonna ask her, by any chance, do you have any additional knowledge on the lizard folk? She wasn't there, right?
She was
she
not.
was there. Oh, I
Yeah.
thought
She actually wasn't. Yeah, she was missing. Like that, and this like gold shipment was probably why she was missing.
Yeah, Giovanni's just gonna ask her that if she has any additional knowledge on the lizard folk.
Big and scaly, and just live in the swamp.
Mm. Yeah.
I'm
Doesn't
a mining girl, honey. I like to be
Mm.
underground and stuff. I don't think those them folk like it down there.
So if it goes quiet for a little bit, and like after they've talked a little bit, and they were still walking with the cart, possibly. Uh, so Zeta's going to ask, "You've been on the council some time, yes?"
Oh boy.
I define some time.
her hair is still down.
You know exactly what I'm thinking.
This is for me crossing the bridge, by the way, too.
She's going to ask, "What do you think of Anders?"
Oh wait, why? I didn't say you guys were crossing the bridge. Crossing the.
Oh, sorry.
No, they were just going to the docks. You're okay. So sorry. You said whatever you were saying.
She's asking Manistrat about Anders and what she thinks of him.
He's a young pup and with too much time on his. Why?
I think he's cute.
Giovanni just folds his arms.
Oh, him? Wait, you're talking about the Saltmarsh kid, right?
Yes.
Him?
Exactly. He's not cute at all.
I mean, he's not my type, lass, but whatever floats your boat.
But what do you think of him? Is he respectable? Do you know much about his household? Has he been a good member of the council?
I mean, he leads the meetings and he's pretty good at the council. As far as I'm aware, he's loyal to the king like me. So
She's going to sneak this one in. She's going to say, "Do you know? Has he ever acted against the town?"
Not that I'm aware of. Everything that he's been doing, I thought he's been doing for either the town or for his company that pays for the town and all that stuff. Look, girl, if you're asking about him this much, maybe you should just talk to him yourself.
Yes, perhaps I should. And she just stops.
You just shouldn't at all.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I agree with that, big man.
Yeah, he nods. He likes her. She's smart.
This is fun. I like that.
I love this.
This is really good. Well, I'll see you all later. I've got some business to attend to.
Take care.
The drinking kind.
Then I will see you at the Wicker Goat later, Azadeh says.
Hey, maybe I'll see you there. Or maybe not. Maybe I would have had too much. Oh, so long. And she takes off. I don't know if anybody wants anything to do specifically, but if Gowan is...
I'm going to go to Kai. I could probably do this out in the downtime, actually. Kai...
Just kind of be watching
Giovanni
from
is going
afar.
to overhear Azadeh ask Kai to go shopping with her.
Oh, later? Yes.
Yep, we're going to go shopping.
Giovanni hates it. He's just like, stupid.
Kai right now is just like pacing in her room. Like,
Oh,
Oh.
right. Kai's not there. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, she's
Sorry.
she's at the snapping
Yeah,
line.
I'll
me
have to
too.
find you later.
Yeah.
We'll do this. We'll do this during the downtime. It'll be fun.
yeah.
Kai, what's on your mind?
Everywhere I go, everybody just judges everyone. And like she's just angrily pacing back and forth. She's like, they just judge everyone. They never want to talk it out. They just want to jump right into violence. And they don't fucking understand it.
That's humans, really, in a nutshell.
But why do they have to be like that? And you can start seeing like tears are like kind of welling up in her eyes. It's like Kai is kind of like one of those people where it's like it takes a long time to get her mad. And when she gets
so
mad, she
sweet.
wants to stay mad.
Rip.
I don't know. It's, I mean, humans, they're weak. They can't see in the dark, you know. Just the world kind of seems a little stacked against them. So, they respond with fear.
They can't see in the dark, so
Exactly, yeah.
afraid.
They're afraid of the dark.
Exactly.
You hit it on the nail.
We
That's
brought it all
exactly
back.
Exactly. I mean, they're just not. They're jealous. I don't know. And then there's the whole thing with the kingdom. I'm not really sure what this whole loyalties and stuff like that. I don't deal with that stuff.
They can't fucking see past shit. Like they just want to. I feel like they're all greedy. Like they just want gold, and they don't want to go and earn it for themselves, or just like, who the fuck is the king?
Unfortunately, I don't quite know. It's been quite a while since, you know, I've been back in civilization, so I'd say Olivia is probably a better person to ask about that.
Eyebrow wiggle.
I just, and she finally kind of like sits on her bed, like hands between her knees, just like, there's like a lot of shit that is new to this. It's like fascinating, but at the same time frustrating.
It never gets easier dealing with people. Not just humans, but people in general. They all have their own motivations that just seem a little, out there. Especially to one that's, more interested in learning, like yourself.
They just wanted to snap and just like go right into a fight and not ask. And hierarchies, it's such a frustrating thing to understand.
Right. I think it's been brewing for a while, and it would have been nice if we would have had a little bit more time, or at least warning, that the tensions were so high. But again, it seems everybody wants to hold their cards close to them.
You know, I could really use a trip out of this town. Can we please go to the freaking lizard folk thing?
Yeah, I think we're gonna head out tomorrow.
But the salt wars need to be dealt with.
They're not going anywhere.
I mean, I know Azadeh wants to hurry up and finish the enslavement camping, but
Right.
I could really use a fucked up vacation right now.
We need an anime beach episode.
Me too.
You know, if we do decide to leave and not live here anymore, we're gonna have to find replacements for us for Hannah.
I think Hannah will be alright. She's resourceful enough. She's got a good head on her shoulders.
That's very true. Also, I feel like we've been really cutting out on hours since joining this group.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
You probably should just find replacements now.
And pay rent? Are you crazy?
Also a good point.
Okay. If so I'm just gonna stop it here for now.
Sure.
You guys, yeah. So you guys have been asked, essentially hired to do the lizard folk thing. But if you want to waylay that for a little bit, you can. If you want, just everyone wants it to be done. I understand that
You know,
some people
it
want to.
sounds urgent.
I think we're at a
so-
bit of a crunch. I think we should get to it first thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Azadeh
And since
definitely
our
would
ship is
want to
likely
do
not going to
this.
be ready by then, I think we'll take whoever was up on an offer for a ship.
Mhm.
We'll
Okay.
go with Hankins and Jenkins again. At
Yeah.
least that's my opinion.
In character, Azadeh would be very resisting to doing
I
anything other
know.
than hunting down the Scarlet Brotherhood. So she might need some convincing. Me as a player,
I'll
I
throw
don't
some
think.
persuasion checks out there. Don't worry.
Okay.
Right. I think it's more like trying to convince her, like, hey, we should let Eleander like work the case a little bit more. And maybe now Prime Water is trying to be like, hey, did you see that cute paladin? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Those angles are good. Those are good ideas because we do need more time.
mhm.
We can't just storm Saltmore's house.
Oh
so.
no, they're a
And
mid boss for
they're
sure.
not aware that we're aware of them
Yes,
for the most part.
which is a very important thing
Yeah.
that we should try.
And
Yeah,
keep.
like we're
We should maintain that.
That
Well,
that was
I
such
mean,
a great little chance that you said, "Oh well, he's single," because it did not occur to me before that to try that angle.
that'd be such a good angle.
And now me asking about him and asking about the Saltmoors makes so much more sense. And like now we can be, it is subtle, which is something she normally isn't.
I am
So I like it.
1000% behind that.
I'm very excited.
And plus it flushing out like Giovanni having to show that he likes
just
her.
folding
This
his
is
arms
so
the
good.
entire
I like
time.
it. This is so good.
Could I
He
request
hates
that
it.
we do maybe like a 3-day time skip or something like that?
A 3-day time skip?
Yeah, or like like maybe a day or two. Like
You got some stuff you need to do?
I know there's a few things that I want to do, but I don't know if the other characters would want to do a 3-day time skip.
The only thing I have planned at some point is just working with Olivia on finding her writ and seeing if
Oh,
it's in
speaking
town.
of, does Olivia? So here's a question. So, as a girl, and I know Sam will know what I mean, there are girls that try to be pretty.
Sure.
Is Olivia one of those people?
Yes.
So she's femmy. She does her hair.
She's pretty
she
femmy.
actually. Okay. Then Azadeh will probably hit you up at some point and ask for beauty tips.
Sure.
I want a spa day really bad.
We should do a spa day. I love this.
Hell yeah.
Just the girls.
I mean, Kai and I have already been hanging out, so it'll be easy to get our fangs into you.
Well, this is good.
Oh my god.
Yep, we'll do a prep. Like we'll pretty woman Azadeh.
Oh my god.
And we'll try to do
Cannot
that on
wear
the
your
top.
armor when you do this.
No. That's why she's gotta go shopping. We gotta find her a nice dress.
Yes.
It makes me just think of Aerith.
You're gonna have to
Fancy
convince her to
7 now.
leave the
Yeah, I was
short
literally
sword.
about to say, we'll need a bodyguard for you now, points to
Yeah,
Giovanni.
yeah, there we go. And yeah, Giovanni will be like, yes, I'll come.
Yeah, because there's some spells I want to copy down or copy over, and then there's some research I want to do at the library.
Well, you can do that when you get back, and the spell copying you
Yeah.
can do on the boat and stuff on the way over.
I know.
Like the reason why it's like it will take a
Yeah.
doing the research thing it's like an actual like week of downtime stuff. So
My only concern is that when we do stuff like a regular session, all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's like midnight when we're done, and it's like, ooh, couldn't have been like 10 o'clock so that I could technically get 2 hours in of a spell writing. That's my only concern, really.
No, I understand. No, yeah, like it's you still have like the entire evening and stuff if you want, and it will take time to get over to the lizard folk stuff if you're concerned about copying spells and everything.
Okay.
But like the stuff like the research and stuff, that's like actually like a specific downtime because like the reward is like an actual like true piece of information.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, right now I think I only have like 2 things that I wanted to research at the moment. And that was it was Wolfram stuff.
Spooky.
It was Demon Lord Orcus and we just. That was like the only things I went at the
Hell
moment.
yeah.
Oh, and the racist bridge. That was like the
Yes.
third.
Oh, and the racist bridge. Yes, perfect.
I like that term for it.
It's pretty good.
Exactly.
It is very racist.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I've got my raiders waiting on me. So
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they're definitely not
this
going
was a
anywhere.
lot of fun. I really liked the session. I really like where it went. I had a blast. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was really
It
fun.
was a
I'm
lot of
sorry I
fun.
got frustrated earlier.
No,
That's okay.
it's okay.
You
It's
worked with it well. You used those spells in creative ways, and it worked great.
Mhm.
So nice job.
Because I was just like living back from like when I
Yeah,
killed
I-
those 3 people on the boat,
Yeah,
and like, do my spells only kill people?
I thought it was a fantastic role play, so good job.
Okay.
Good night,
Yeah.
you guys.
Almost like it should get an inspiration.
I already had it.
Oh,
yeah.
boo.
I was
Go
having
ahead.
some issues with that in my game because I want to hand it out, but you guys
I-
haven't used any of it.
I know. I've been waiting to use it on
I
something.
will hand it out, so use it, please.
Okay. It's one of those things like I like to use it for when it's something really important and not just be like,
Mhm.
oh, I missed
gonna-
an attack. Let me.
I
I'm gonna
will be
go
more
with-
opportunistic with it for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and also say that everybody has can have like pools of inspiration.
Yeah, thinking about
Interesting.
something
So-
similar as well.
So I think like sort of like luck, where it's like 3.
Mm.
I'm thinking about it where it's like you can have up to 3 inspiration at a time, and you can either spend them just as like regular rerolls, or you can use up all 3 to get an automatic success on a check or an attack
Oh.
or something. But it uses up all. It's not like a crit or anything else. So it is like a guaranteed success.
Right.
It's like
so
a
like
19.
if it's kind of like I need to do a really important spell, like counter spell, it's like I'm going to use up all 3
Oh yeah,
right now
sure.
to make sure it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, stuff like that. So I kind of want to toy with that and see if like that would be like a neat thing.
Yeah.
That way
I mean, we
that way
do
you
that
can use up it and I can give it out and all that stuff.
Shadowrun.
Yeah.
Shadowrun.
I was like thinking sort of like with that system. I don't know if that's actually specifically Shadowrun system or if that's just something that
one of
Jesse
those.
does. But yeah, I'll type something out and post it, and we can go from there.
I like
And then I
that.
will promptly steal it.
Okay.
I like it. I
Yeah,
even have.
It's funny. I've been playing with something very similar, so it's funny that it worked out like that.
If Kai's narrative ever makes her leave, or if she dies, I do have a backup character that I would like to run
sure.
by. I have a backup character that I would like to run by Chuck.
Oh, okay.
For being in her background.
Sweet.
Or who is the pirate? Who's got pirate backgrounds?
Olivia?
Oh
wait, no,
Wolfram.
Wolfram.
Smugglers,
Pirate,
like
and I'm a
yeah,
smuggler.
Yeah, so it'd either be Wolfram or Olivia. Probably Olivia.
and Gowan's just the shady carpenter.
He's
Works on
the,
smuggler
he's the
ships.
guy who does all my handiwork. Hey, I need
Goes
the
in-
secret compartment. Thanks, bud.
Goes into the crawl spaces.
Oh,
Because it's
yeah.
small.
The crawl spaces.
I was just thinking of Frozen 2, where it's like, oh, every ship has a waterproof, sealed drawer or something like that.
Mm.
But I love
The
Olaf's
black box, yeah.
I think it was Olaf where somebody was like, why didn't you just waterproof the entire ship?
Yeah. You got a black box. A literal black box.
Since I haven't been, I forgot to hand it out last time, and and like especially when you you guys did the quest for well, you saw the completion of the quest for Linyan and all that stuff. Everyone add 1,000 experience.
Oh shit!
From everything. So
That
Make
means
sure you put that in the chat so that the other two get that.
When did we level up?
27.
I have 2,900.
Yeah,
We're leveled
27.
up?
Yeah,
I think so.
27 would be a level up. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, sweet! Oh,
Yeah.
thank God.
So, Wolfram, are you going to take Observant? Or what are you planning to do?
I haven't quite decided yet. Let me pull my
I've been
character
debating
sheet.
on taking Keen Mind. I can
That's a good
either
one.
make just because like I love to rewatch these and I take notes.
Mhm.
And I know Hunter gets mad at me because I take notes as I rewatch them.
I don't get mad at that. I think that's very smart.
Oh, okay.
You were there.
I was there.
Like that, you're doing your own version of Keen Mind. Keen Mind though is like good for like it's like
True.
I didn't take the note. Can you just tell me what happened?
Yeah.
I was thinking probably Warcaster, to be honest.
I know Warcaster for Kai is useless. There's one spell she concentrates on.
Mhm.
I have 19 charisma now.
Otherwise,
Dang.
I can do like a bump in like strength and charisma, get those up, or I can just get a feat.
Yeah. Or I can bump my intelligence up to 18 and I can know more spells throughout the day.
I think more spells.
You know message already, right?
I know message, but I plan on learning sending.
Okay. I think I'm just going to take Dancing Lights. I get to pick another cantrip.
Ooh.
Last, I have 20.
Do you know Mage Hand?
I just say
No.
Giovanni.
Mage Hand's a
Said
really
at
good
last
one
I have
for...
20.
That's true. Do we
Nice.
not have a mage hand person?
No.
Oh, that
I'm
should
not...
be you,
Yeah.
the bard.
It should be the mage.
It should be the wizard.
You know what? You're right.
I'm
You're
getting,
right.
Wait, it should be the
getting
monk.
dancing lights.
Do I learn an extra cantrip at level 4?
I don't know. I do because I'm a lore bard.
Best bard.
Truly the best bard.
Oh my god. Like, just being... I'm sorry. I have to call it out where I say bards are the best class.
They are very... they're in top tier for sure. I wouldn't say they're the best. Druids are very good too.
They are very good. Just because, like,
with-
it's temporary hit
with-
points.
Wizards also get another cantrip at level.
Oh, cool.
Fancy
Then
fancy.
I'll probably take Mage Hand.
Okay, great. Then I'm definitely taking dancing lights.
The reason why I say that is because the lore bard I built, the 2 spells I stole was Counterspell and Lightning Arrows, and
Yeah.
I gave her the crossbow feat,
Yep.
so she can summon
That's
Lightning
pretty great.
Arrow and just like hit crossbow,
That's pretty
double
insane.
And it's all because she hooked up with a ranger.
Gross.
His stink rubbed off on you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And his name was Rando.
Rando Calrissian.
Yep.
No, just rando, like a mononym,
Yep.
like share.
Trying to make it stick.
Oh.
Perfect.
So you guys were taking you guys were going to take the Hankins and Jenkins.
Yes.
Yes,
At
we are.
least that's what I'm planning on doing.
Yeah, because I mean,
recommending.
our boat's gonna take a while, so
Yes,
Yeah, Gowan
we're
still has
still-
to fix it.
And yeah, me and Gowan haven't actually had like time to fix it. So
Mm. All
it's
right.
basically
We
like
can do it while we're
one
in the
day we
spa.
had.
Well, we're in the spa.
That's true. Do a
All
little
right, I'm
more.
bumping myself up to 18 intelligence.
Oh, I gotta roll for my HP.
Oh right, I'm a D6, aren't I?
Just take average.
I have a D8. Should I roll? I'm gonna do it.
Take average.
Never. I should have taken average.
I'll take 5.
You can re-roll
Oh.
ones.
Thank you. I forgot that you made that a rule.
Yeah.
When the wizard rolls 1 HP.
Oh.
1 HP. Oh, I kind of want to actually make a wizard with negative constitution.
Oh my god.
No.
And roll your HP.
I was born
But
with
then
paper
you just
skin.
be-
And
Slowly
bone.
dying.
You'd just be ripping off Syndra Sylvain.
I'm very happy that I have a 16 in Constitution. So I have up to 38 hit points. Nope, wait, that's wrong. 32 hit points.
That's pretty crazy.
I always roll really well for health,
Except for that one.
except for that one. But that's like a new thing for me where it's like, we can re-roll ones. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because like my bard, she's level 7. She has like 58 hit points or some shit.
She's got a lot.
Yeah.
Birds are very.
Yeah, her and her twin, who's a monk, are both 58 health points.
Let's see. Anything else? I think that's should about cover it. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are actually like get it into like, what's the deal with the fucking bridge? Also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one cared until I threw up, so it's fine.
I mean, we all cared. We just weren't putting two and two together. The only character who's seen it happen to two other people.
Rest in pizza.
We haven't seen Oceanus. Damn it, Oceanus.
No, Ocean Anus.
No.
Yeah, Ocean Anus.
We haven't seen him in a while.
He's probably
He's
gone
chilling.
by now.
Nah, he's taking a swim in the river. It's fine.
Mm-hmm, taking
true.
a poop.
Well,
Maybe.
I wonder if anybody's taken feats. 'Cause I really like feats, but it's kind of like one of
I'm
those.
probably gonna take the insight feat, the skilled feat, because
nice.
I like that.
Oh.
Empathic. But I'll think about it.
Tough, you say?
Yeah.
Tough is
Yeah,
good.
that's
No,
a good one.
I don't want to take tough right
I'm
now.
probably going ASI every time because casters
Yeah, I
don't
might
really
work on that
do
first.
much
Mhm.
unless you're going Warcaster.
Mm.
What's ASI?
Ability score
ability
improvement.
score increase.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, right now it's between like Warcaster, and I have 3 stats that could benefit from a +1, a split.
Warcaster is really good.
I know
It's
it's so
anyone
good.
in
definitely. And you do bless, so I highly recommend you grab it.
Plus, I can use my chill touch cantrip when they just go by and.
Yeah, Warcaster for Kai doesn't really matter because once I reach level 6, I can sacrifice spells to make things go farther.
Mhm.
Yes.
Or I could just
Oh, I was thinking of spell sniper.
blow
Spell
what is it?
Sniper is really good.
Resilient,
Yeah, but I don't.
and put a +1 into Constitution, and then get the proficiency in there.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah, the proficiency, but I only know one concentration spell right now. But I mean, for that one,
for
I do
me,
have to get
like
close.
for cleric, it's just like every spell is fucking concentration.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
Yeah,
true.
but they're all amazing.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Yeah, like, if you
that's
had
why.
classes-
Every single cleric spell is insanely good.
Yeah,
No.
I think Warcaster's probably just better because advantage is just too good for.
It's far too good.
Yeah, I mean, I really love the observant one, but just because it just heightens your
Observant is amazing.
because it heightens just your passive perception.
Interesting.
Where it's like,
Passive Perception was way better in 4th edition too, because they had rules for it, unlike 5th edition, where it's like we'll maybe mention it in a book.
I probably should have taken Warcaster for Thuri instead of the observant one.
And if you want to swap, that's on me.
You were saying, Hunter?
I was just gonna. I think I forgot to show Reploid that I the actual horn.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen it.
Toot toot.
Oh
Toot
yeah,
toot
I made a note saying I was going to identify it.
The toot horn. Duh.
All hail the magic conch.
What should we do? Nothing.
Nothing.
Fuck them.
Oh yeah, performance check. That's pretty
Oh,
good. Yeah, that suits you perfectly. It's a bard item.
Mm-hmm. It's using the Constitution modifier instead, though, of your Charisma because it's
Oh.
essentially like well, it's like you're belting it out. So
Yeah, I
that's
get it.
the. Also, I wanted to play with variant skill checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Here's
think
skill check
I'm
is
gonna
good.
switch. I'm gonna switch Thori over to the Warcaster.
Sure.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I think the only time I'm ever gonna take observant is if they're a ranger.
Mm-hmm.
I've played it in a couple like pure RP games where your like lip reading actually happens.
I know. I really do want that. Like Kai really wanted that, just so she can be like, "What are they saying?"
It's really
But-
good to like also take up like linguistic or something like later on, so you have more languages you can.
I mean, I always could just do like, let's say right before Council City or something like that. If I could whip out comprehend languages right beforehand, but if it's something happening in the in and now, then it's like,
I've been playing with some like role play combat, where like you have initiative, but like you get one action, and it's to like make a comment or a gesture or do a perception or an insight or something like that
Ooh.
while you're doing like this important
Yeah, I like that.
communication.
It gives a nice little order to the because people just tend to jump in whenever.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Because I find that, especially in those sorts of situations, everyone has their own idea of how they want to attack that idea. So, sort of enforcing everyone to have an order is like now you get to think a little tactically about it.
That's really nice.
So, I'm gonna play around with it maybe for whenever you guys make it to the camp, which should hopefully be sometime on Wednesday.
Nice.
You guys have
Looking forward to
been
that.
getting pretty uneventful encounters, which is nice.
It is good.
Hey, I
Early,
really-
at least. Yeah.
I really like just having a nice interaction with just some passerbyers where it's just like, not everyone's a threat.
Yeah, I mean, well, you luckily are in a zone where you're close enough to the port, and there's not a lot of scary things around yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
And you're on a river too, which are even safer.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. We haven't seen anything scary yet, but we've just seen a frozen.
Well, you did
Right.
see a
Yes,
weird
that's where we
weather
ended.
pattern.
What the fuck is that?
he's like a big old dead
A
giant.
frost giant in the
There's a
jungle.
dead frost giant in the jungle
Yeah.
in a perfect
That's
sphere.
way too weird.
Now I remember why I
Winter.
gave her observant was because like it took it from her wisdom from a 16 to a 15.
Mm,
Ah, well, I'll roll with it. Warcaster.
I believe in you.
I've got like 5 other characters lined up for this one, so
Oh,
Oh
great.
wow.
I'm bored.
And you're expecting to die.
Yeah. Like-
I haven't even thought of other characters committed.
I also
They
want to
die,
try
they
and
die.
yeah, I also want to try and play every class
Mm.
and try different races too.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to. I'm like planning on or like mixing up like different class and race combinations and stuff like that. That's why I went with like a Dragonborn artificer because it's like definitely not good for it. The stats don't line up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I love that stuff.
Like
Mhm.
I made a monk bard. I mean,
min max, sure, whatever, that's fine. But like,
yeah,
you
I made a
wanna play,
tiefling
like,
bard.
if you want to play like a bugbear who's a bard, or like
Yeah,
I did
that
do
stuff
that.
is fun.
a really
That's-
smart fucking kobold,
Yeah, that stuff is
I
fun.
love that shit.
I have a goblin who's a barbarian. I have one for one of Hunter's upcoming campaigns, which he is a bugbear barbarian.
Hell yes, the barbarian.
Yeah,
What my favorite? Like tell them my favorite part about him though.
that he's based off Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and he also has
Oh my god.
he has I gave him the brawler or the tavern brawler.
Nice,
But like
nice.
but that's not my favorite part. She's gonna do unseen servant.
Oh yeah, to hand me
Just-
chairs.
just to hand him chairs.
Nice.
God.
It's not concentration, so he just has an unseen servant just handing chairs to him.
That's
Ah.
great. I love that. That's great.
Oh, smart.
That's great. Oh man.
I have a bunch of D&D characters for a million years. They are all my children.
Babies, yeah.
I've only had one commissioned.
Ah, which one?
My Barb from forever ago. She's cool.
Is it the one that you played in the one shot against the Tarask?
No, I played Barb, not Bard.
Oh, Barb. I thought I heard Bard. Sorry.
All good.
Gotcha. All right, friends. I'll see some of y'all
dude.
tomorrow and then Wednesday.
Mhm.
Hey, y'all.
Take
Good night.
care.
Good night.
We leveled up. Good job, everybody.
We did it.
Did it. Also, it's just like I think level 4 is like a good point for like everybody. So it's just like
Yeah, dude.
just get there. Just get.
I
Just
know.
give him a little dust, little
Here's
fairy dust.
here's a little street encounter. Just get there.
I know, because it's just like I love like feats or like that the feat or the ability enhancer is the best.
Mhm.
Yeah, level 4, all the 4th division levels are usually really good.
It just opens it up just a little bit so that people have more variety and can do more things than just
That's
like
why
one
I
or two
started you at
cantrip.
4 in my game too.
You know what it's like? It's like being at the top grade in your different schools. That's what it feels like. Where it's like in high school, you're the senior. In grade school, you're the whatever, and then you're the highest level. You're like, yeah, I'm about to go to the next level, and you get to like 5, and you're like, I'll get there when I'm at 8th.
And then some college kid just kicks your ass.
Yeah,
And you're like, oh, womp womp. Dragons are scary.
dragons. I can't wait until I can do the manipulate the spell thing.
Oh god, that's when you're just gonna start being broken. Absolutely broken.
Yes. Because now I have to try and guess. I'm like, what's their weakness? I don't know. They don't look like they have a lot of constitution. Maybe.
I'm excited for spell editing in my game too.
Mm-hmm.
I have some secret shop items that I've been working on balancing.
That
And
sounds
I
like
think
a lot.
I'm ready.
My body is ready. All right, I'm gonna hop off mic. It was such a great session. Thank you so much.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Thanks everybody. Hope
Farewell.
hope to see you again next week.
Yeah, sounds
I'll
good,
see
man.
you
I'll see you guys
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stay safe.
Yeah, you too, man.
Bye.
Farewell.
Bye.